have these, which kind of... Here. We'll open the bag. Okay. So these, and they kind of look like jade. And I think I'm going to use these for Cass. And then we got... Grandma's purse candy.
Not, like, a big fan of multicolored dice sets. Like, I like things that match. But I can see the aesthetic.
Well, mainly because first it said purse candy, and I'm like, I have to. If I don't, then it's a shame, and I should, you know, like it's just bad. But I think also the colorful works for Grandma's character.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't necessarily have to listen to the Dice Goblin in your head, but it is probably recommended to listen to the Dice Goblin in your head.
I believe I have like 28 sets at the moment.
Nice.
I am so jealous.
Stars.
I feel like I failed to impress upon you a piece of wisdom. You don't always have to listen to the Dice Goblin.
Yes, you do.
I don't think Kelly's ever not listened to the Dice Goblin.
He is the Dice Goblins in your head.
He has a subscription box that once a month delivers him new dice.
He's the Dice Goblin in my head, okay?
Yeah, this is why I got all these.
I should write this down.
Possibility or what?
Yeah, write down his Venmo.
I like where this is going? Question mark?
I'm confused. I don't understand.
I've heard of them and played with them before.
I think this sounds like something that's going to make Nessa's character a lot easier to play. Oh, hell yeah. It just says after a roll is made. Does that count as damage roll too? Okay. I'm just saying, because if it was a damage roll, you know I'd be spending it on. Okay. Oh, good. So we can survive more easily and you can throw scarier shit at us. And also we can have a lot of fun owning some humans. We gon' get
Can you write that? That sounds interesting, but can you write it down in the Discord so that I can remember?
Is that the one from... There it is, I found it.
Okay.
Oh.
Because we're a fucking hero. Because that's what heroes do.
Hello there. And
Nessa will be
hello,
able to extract.
everybody. Yeah, Nessa is cardboard for the moment. She will be joining us as soon as she can. But,
I told her to drive reckless.
Please don't.
How dare.
I
always said to drive safe.
So,
Right.
here we are. We're back with our party reuniting again after the students of the Sage have gone about and collected a handful of side quests with their new companion, Bella, while the Goblin Slayer has been off seeking a little bit of retribution while the party was out collecting info. Goblin Slayer, would you like to recap what adventure you had gone upon?
You guys watch as literally walking down the path leading to the mansion is a man in a suit of blackish reddish armor. And then as he gets closer, you start to faintly hear the sound of death metal in your heads. He steps down towards you, and as you look at him, you realize, wait, that's Goblin Slayer's armor. But why is it? Oh, it's covered in blood. He is drenched in the stuff as he steps down from the mansion and just walks right up to the party. As he steps up to you, he goes, "Does anybody have a cloth?"
I do, honey. And Grandma starts digging through her bag. Nope, not that. Nope, not
Here,
that.
X, does this sound like the X, does this sound like the music that you would hear in your head for this?
Give me some.
It's playing in game.
Oh, I turned off the music in the game because the game music was...
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. One sec. I always turn off my game music.
That's fair.
I'm gonna turn it back on. Sound settings. I mean, okay, game is all the way up. I don't have music off or anything.
Sorry, guys.
He was not prepared. It's okay.
Are any of us ever truly prepared?
No.
One day I will be when I become a full prepper. One day.
I'm so prepared for nothing.
One of these sauces.
There you go.
Yeah.
Making progress. Volume mixer. Checking it in the volume mixer. It is all the way down. There you go. Okay, Helly, I'm ready.
Hey, the music should be playing.
Okay,
That's not
I got the sound of
metal.
nerd.
I got the sound of a lute. A very gentle lute.
Oh, I know. I need to press that button.
People.
There we go.
Pretty much.
Hey, sorry, I'm still learning this interface at times.
Yeah, the music stops as he gets within like 30 feet of you, but he was listening to his music really loud in his head.
And as he gets closer,
God, that's so strong.
there we go.
I understand why he is the way he is. That's very strong stuff.
Do you need healing, sir?
Have I ever met you before, Valk?
No.
You have no idea who I am.
I look directly at you and I go, "This blood is not mine."
Then you should probably have a bath.
I'll polish my armor later. Rag?
Oh. You want me to get your back for you?
Yes, that would be appreciated.
Okay, let me do that first because that looks bloodier. Okay. And Grandma starts. Keep in mind, much shorter, I'm assuming, than the Goblin Slayer, and so Grandma's like reaching up on her toes, trying to get your back.
As you start to like clean him off, he pulls his shield down and puts it down and yanks a crossbow bolt from between the pieces of wood, and just fucking yanks it right out of the wood there. And then he kind of shifts it around and looks at a dent that is in the bloodied shield.
Oh, I bet we can find somebody to fix that up for you. No biggie.
I can fix it. I just need an afternoon.
Here's
So-
another cloth because this one's all soiled now.
All right. Thank you very much. And he kind of like takes the cloth and he kind of like takes his sword, which he was holding as he walked up, and he just very quickly swings his sword to the left, and all of the blood comes off of it, except for a little bit at the handle, and just kind of wipes it down real quick, and then sheathes it. And then he turns to you and says, "I've had a good day. Where are we going?"
Did you kill the rest of those thingamajigs in there? I can't remember the actual
Red
name
bands?
of them.
Bugbears?
No,
No.
bugbears.
I didn't find the bugbears, but I did absolutely destroy a bunch of bandits. And then like he kind of like looks into the middle distance, and we all have a flashback.
Do 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 do. Last time on Days of Our Lives.
Literally just here for the ride. Has no fucking clue what's going on.
Grandma's like, here, it helps you see the same flashback.
Grandma hands you just a little piece of pipe weed in a pipe with a little bit of smoke.
No, Grandma just uses her power. She'll just be like, we'll connect. And then you
We all
see.
go full like flashback. And as you kind of like flashback, you are now like it starts in a location that's oddly familiar as you recognize the basement of the manor. Goblin Slayer steps down off of the stairs and onto the landing. Looks left, looks right, and starts to walk down towards the door on the left. Give me a mini.
Literally
that's
creating
Grandma.
giving you mini access right now. Here's your
You
mini.
can use Grandma.
There I am.
It's fine.
He walks down the stairs, and as he reaches the well, there's a kind of shifting of stone sound. Thank you, Helly. As the
Doing what I
doorway-
can
the
here.
As the secret door to his left starts to open, wasting no time, he rushes to the door and comes face to face with a very startled looking Redbrand. Before he even has time to react, his head is gone. Goblin Slayer taking it from his shoulders with a single swift strike. He steps over the man's lifeless body as another man turns, fumbling with his sword, and comes face to face with death as the blade punches directly into his throat and out the back of his helmet. Goblin Slayer draws his sword from the man's head and raises his shield just in time to catch a crossbow bolt from a man at the rear. Another man steps forward with his sword, this time striking. With the strike, Goblin Slayer catches it on his sword, parries, and then drives the point of his blade twice into the man. Once
You do have access to all of the red brands here, by the way.
There we go. 1 sec. Thank you. So they were all walking really close together because they were just like leaving for the night because they just were like, well, there's a bunch of bodies in there. Let's get out of here.
Let's not join them.
Yeah, I still can't control the 5th guy, Helly.
Oh, yep, I forgot about this guy. There you go. He's now yours.
Should I start again? I'm gonna start again because now I can fucking...
Now you can do things.
Okay. Let me find the top again. The first man doesn't even have time to draw his sword. He is decapitated with a swift strike that removes his head from his shoulders. As the body tumbles, the second man barely has time to draw his sword before Goblin Slayers finds his throat, punching through it and out the back of his helmet. He's 1 sec. I just lost my place. Back through the back of his helmet. Goblin Slayer takes 2 steps over the bodies, parrying a hasty swing from the third man, and strikes twice. 2 quick stabs, one to the chest and another to his thigh. Blood starts to seep through the man's wounds as he crumples to the ground. As he crumples, his friend rushes forwards in an attempt to protect his ally, only to meet. Wait, I just lost my place again. I'm sorry. While a fifth man fires his crossbow again. The crossbow strikes my armor, ricocheting off and embeds itself in the throat of the man bleeding out in the ground. Goblin Slayer looks the fourth man in the eye and drives his sword straight through the poorly maintained leather chest piece, lifting him to the roof of the walkway and stepping beneath him. He tosses the man behind him as though he were a sack of potatoes or other such vegetables. And that's where Helly interrupted me, and then...
I know, I'm the worst.
There we go. The fifth man backs away until his back hits the wall, pissing himself with fear as the Goblin Slayer's one red burning eye bores into his soul. He swings in panic, and his sword meets shield. Then a sudden pain in his chest as the Goblin Slayer kicks his ribs in, banging him directly against the wall, and then brings the edge of his shield into his throat, with a single swift stripe breaking his neck, and watches as the life leaves the man's eyes. He drops the body, looks at the others, and proceeds to spend the next hour carrying the bodies out, laying them beneath a tree, and doing funerary rites.
I don't even deserve that respect.
Still covered in blood, he returns and meets all of you at the front. I stuttered a lot more than I thought I would.
It's okay.
That happens.
You did good.
I did great, thank you.
I'm impressed you got that much prepared.
It says I take a swig.
I like the part where the guys...
Y'all are playing the drinking game at home. Drink.
Yes, all of the drinks.
I mean, if you're drinking for every kill, that's 4 kills. Come on, man, chug some.
5.
By the time he's done telling the story of how he just obliterated these men, I assume we've kind of wiped some of the blood off of at least his chest piece and kind of his backpack.
Yeah, probably.
Grandma's like, too bad there's not a hose around here. And you guys have no idea what Grandma's talking about. It's just one of her other...
I'm gonna walk over to the well and draw a bucket of water and just dump it all over myself in the street. I'm just giving up. There's no decorum here. I'm just literally drawing water from the well, walking to the edge of the courtyard, pouring the water on myself, and then doing it again. Until I'm clean. It's cold, it's probably miserable, but I don't care because it feels great. It feels like victory.
Gotta get that sweat off you.
And Grandma's taken the dirty things and has shoved it in another one of her mini bags inside her bag to clean later.
After I'm done cleaning up, I kind of walk over and go, human blood is a bit different to clean off than goblin blood.
Yeah, it's a bit stickier sometimes.
Yeah,
Is Belladonna's just gonna quirk her head? I wonder what the inherent differences in creatures' blood means when dealing with healing without magic. Most of the time, I just heal with magic, but if you had to heal in the manual way, I wonder what the different physiology would mean. Oh, I have to
At this point, Goblin Slayer is kind of like staring into the middle distance.
Well, I guess it would depend on if you were like putting alcohol, like, you know, for like humans, you can put alcohol and that kind of helps kill some of the bacteria. You would have to make sure you got the right chemistry for it. But that would be a chemist question or a apothecary. They probably got more answers on how those work.
At what point does her face smack firmly into the fourth wall?
I was like, the fuck's a bacteria?
the fuck's a bacteria?
We all know that Grandma talks about the weirdest stuff, and it's part of Grandma. It's
definitely broken the fourth wall. I'm just waiting for her to hit the fourth wall. Like, at what point did her face impact it, and when did she go pass through the other side? She just totally banned that fourth wall.
So she's gonna just kind of take a. Belladonna's just gonna take kind of a look at her. you're kind of intense. We had a fellow in my village that was like you. He didn't stay in the village long. Decided that he could take on one of the monsters that was trying to encroach on our territory and got mauled. I didn't get there in time.
I kind of like stop and at this point kind of return to reality and look at you and go, what?
So this is Bella. Bella's gonna be joining us on our adventure because we need it. So, yeah.
I put my I'm gonna put my hand out and just offer it to you and go, Slayer, Goblin Slayer.
Well, aren't you just a joyful person? And so, for your Belladonna, she's not very tall for an elf. I think like 5'5", maybe. And you just see like this massive fucking shield, like a little over half the size of her, this massive shield. And a long sword that's blade is as tall as she is.
Oh my god, we have a
wrapped
cleric.
across her back.
We do have a cleric.
Who's taller than I am?
Everyone's taller than
Helly,
me.
how tall am I again? I'm like 6'5" or something. 6'4".
I don't remember. I didn't just.
One
Grandma's
second.
4'10".
we never went
so
over the
imagine
height
Grandma
of-
cleaning your back.
We never did go over it, but he definitely gives off like tall man vibes.
Hey man, that's part of your character. You should be making that shit.
I
But
forgot.
Talk would
Okay,
love
I
your
forgot-
character.
I didn't even write this man much of a backstory, okay?
But Talk
His
would love
entire
your
backstory is
character.
that He kills goblins and is good at it. One sec. Yeah, he's gonna be 6'4". He's like tall.
I'm just imagining Grandma 4'10", trying to clean off your shoulder in the back.
Yeah, you basically were climbing on me to help me clean off parts of my armor I couldn't reach.
She
to.
may have taken her staff and put the cloth on it, kind of like those mops that you can clean your ceiling. Anyway.
Everyone's taller than Essence. It's okay.
Okay. How old is everyone?
78.
I'm like in my early 30s.
Okay,
Like
so you're an
31.
adult.
I'm definitely an adult.
Cool.
I'm a child. I'm 13.
How tall are you,
Fantastic.
Essence?
I'm 13.
No, how tall?
I'm 4'6".
Okay, so
Yeah,
you are
that's
still
fine.
considered medium. I had to make sure you were actually registered as the correct size.
Yeah, I'm medium sized.
I'm 18. And an elf. So like
It's like 7.
yeah, I'm a baby.
Someone's younger than me. Oh my lord.
No, no.
I'm the
That's
child
loud.
of the group.
Sorry, that was loud.
So Slayer, we do have a couple of different things. Just kind of wanted to get as much information as we could. So we have a couple of options. We could go kill some raiding parties, see if they got information, but that does give us 600 gold pieces total for all of us to split. There's some orcs. True. There are some orcs who are needing to be taken care of. We can get 100 gold for that. As well as near that way, we got a banshee named Agatha that has some spell books that the lady from, I forgot the name of it.
Nature needed.
The Shrine of Luck.
Thank you, the Shrine of Luck.
I'm
And
not a big fan of magic.
as a spell book for Bojangles. Yes.
Oh,
Spell
what?
for Bojangles.
Is his name actually Bojangles?
That's what they said.
What was
Out of
it?
character, no, that is not his name. And then also the lady who, you didn't meet him. there's a lady in town. Her friend's gone missing in Thunder Tree, about 50 miles northwest of here, named Rita, and that he may also have some information on the lost mines. That's what the raiding party's also supposed to give us some info on. And we were kind of leaning toward the raiding party, but we can always change that. What were you thinking?
What are the raiding party made of?
I don't know. I was just told they're raiding party and we would get 600 gold.
To give you an idea,
what did they do?
So because to correct DSA here a little bit, you have the possibility of collecting info on the location of Cragmaw Castle from raiding parties, and you get the 600 for finding the location of Cragmaw.
Wait, Cragmaw Castle, Helly, would I know anything about Cragmaw Castle being the Goblin Slayer?
Roll me history.
Oh, good. Something I'm not good at. It's okay.
I mean, hey, that's how it is at times.
This was my choice. Actually, I'm not bad at it. I'm not even gonna ask for a bonus because I'm Goblin Slayer. I'm just gonna assume the roll is because I'm a Goblin Slayer. I mean, Helly, I don't know. I don't even know what a castle is. Cragmaw who? Is he mean? Are there goblins? Is there going to be goblins? I mean, I'll kill some dudes to help you find Gundren. If that's is Cragmaw a guy who knows Gundren? Will he help us find Gundren?
So to give you some insight,
I rolled a 1, by the way.
Yeah, to give you a little bit of insight, Saldar, our great barbarian friend, Conan, said that our friend Gundren, or however the heck his name is pronounced, Gundren, was sent to the Cragmaw Castle. I don't know where it is, but that's
1 on my history. So if he told me, I forgot.
That's fair. To be fair, you weren't even there to begin with.
That works. See, my character doesn't even know what Cragmaw Castle is, so he's like, "Why would we go to? Does Cragmaw Castle have something to do with
goblins?"
I mean, I'm cool with killing raiders if they're people who are. I mean, anyone called a raider is usually not a good person, especially the fans of them.
But the fuck's a castle?
The fuck's a Cragmaw?
It's a fancy ass castle. That's what, it's a fancy house.
It's a fancy castle house. Okay. Yeah. Are there people there that we want? Are we looking for this place? Why are we? What is? You said that we're finding information for Cragmaw. I'm trying to figure out why we care about Cragmaw.
So Sildar wanted us to find his friend, and he was like, "Well, shouldn't you care that he's like somebody's paying you guys for adventures, so you're students?" I was like, "Not really. I mean, are you going to give us something good?" And he's like, "Well, fine. We'll do 600 gold if you can find all this nonsense." So, him being at Cragmaw Castle, finding the raiding parties, find Cragmaw, whatnot. Which also would lead to helping find the lost mine, because they want to use the lost mine to like reboost their economy.
At this point, I put two and two together as I realized the only one of Sildar's friends that's missing is Gundren, and go, "Oh, Gundren's there."
Maybe. That was the last they've heard.
That's good enough for me. I say we find this castle, kick its door in, and kill everyone inside, except for Gundren.
Now, okay, we have some other things too that may be a bit quicker for us to do. So that is one option, and then we can go kill the orcs. We can go see
angry goblins.
Yeah, we can go see Agatha the Banshee about the spell book, and she gave us this gold with, I think that's I wrote G-E-W. I think that meant to be jewel.
You got a jeweled comb as a gift.
Yeah.
To give to Agatha.
A jeweled comb? I'm not so sure I'm into this now. Kinda, I don't know. Is there?
I'm gonna write comb next to it so I know. And then if we can get the spell book, we need to go give it to Bojangles.
Tangles, is that a real name?
Yeah, that's his name. Out of
That's-
character, no, that is not his name.
I'm going to believe you, but that is the weirdest. I have never met anyone. I need to meet this man at some point. I've never met anyone with a name that ridiculous.
That's not true. I did meet Pettigrew.
And then, and then there's Rita at Thunder Tree, and there may be some goodies for us to get there as well for some people we helped before you went through the mansion there. And they also may have information on the Lost Mine. So we got a couple options. If we want to do something kind of quick or quicker, like the orcs to the Banshee, if we want to get some more information about the Lost Mines, we can go to Thunder Tree, or we can do raiding parties to get the castle, to get Gunner.
Can we do all three of them in one trip?
I don't think so.
Do I get to beat up
Who's
some
the
bad
closest?
guys?
Hi, Nessa. You missed out on
Possibly.
the Doomslayer bit.
So long as I get to beat up some bad guys, I'm good.
I
And like
killed,
that,
like-
the paladin has turned back from cardboard.
Quick recap. I showed up covered in blood, told a story about how I killed 5 dudes in a hallway, and everyone just went, "That's nice, honey."
Yep, basically. So those are
That's
our
what
options.
happens when you're in a party with Nan.
Yeah, that's basically it.
So, yeah. So pros and cons, obviously. So what each person like? What are y'all thinking? This is your adventure, and Grandma Tana takes a deep breath. And I need to allow y'all to adventure. Just please keep in the pros and cons, and I'm more than happy to answer any of your questions. So, what would you like to do? And she'll go to Essence first, or actually, she'll go to
I
Bella
look
because she's the
directly at
youngest.
Essence. I look directly at Essence and then wait.
Oh lord.
You take a minute, honey. Let's go youngest to oldest. So, Bella,
I
what
look
do you want?
I look over at Bella. I'm like, "Aren't you a gnome?"
Elf,
A
honey.
gnome?
Elf.
Elf, wait.
Jen was
you're-
gonna
Me,
beat over
I
the
am a
Goblin
mo-
Slayer.
I am
looked
a
at you for a
Murdala
minute.
elf.
I kind of look at you for a minute and go, "Holy shit! You must be like 12 years old."
I'm
mean-
18.
Elves
So
always
seven.
look young,
Anyway.
so...
That's basically a week for an elf. Wow.
I will have you know that I am more than old enough to leave my home. I'm a prodigy healer. I had to leave.
I mean, I'm not against it. I didn't know the elves ventured out that young.
Not usually.
I'm not
but
gonna lie, I
who
didn't
traveled
even
through
know
my
elves
village
had
once.
children.
It was like 20.
I genuinely thought that elves just duplicated each other. I didn't know they actually had kids. I've never seen an elven child before. This
Grandma
is
reaches
really
into
funny.
her bag for a handful of candy and hands it to the Slayer.
Usually elven children aren't allowed to leave their homes until they've at least reached their 2nd century. But I'm a special case because I'm a prodigy healer, and they couldn't teach me anymore, so they sent me to this village to study under the magic.
Oh, cool. So kind of like a foreign exchange student kind of deal thing, where they send you to like a school to learn stuff.
More like a transfer student.
I know.
Or private school.
I knew a guy who was a transfer
Boarding
student.
school.
He was in the same apprenticeship with the smith that I apprenticed under.
Yeah, kind of. Usually, if elven children, if they have special talents that no one in the village can teach or expand on their learning, will go to other elven villages. But I'm a Muldala, and the other elven villages don't like us very much. They think that we're evil.
But you're all okay. I don't understand the whole not liking other elves thing, because I just learned that elves have children and they're adorable. So, sounds really rough.
It boils down to a belief thing. Most other elves believe that we're
better than humans.
Well, better than humans, yes, but also that
I definitely met a guy who
prejudice.
Well, they believe that our belief system is directly against theirs, and is a
Why didn't you just say they were racist?
yeah, kind of. They feel that our belief system kind of spits in the face of the gods.
So not racist.
Yeah, against our faith.
They think you're.
They're religionist.
They think you're heretics.
Yeah.
That's the word.
I mean, as long as you're not
I
worshiping
heard
demons,
someone at
I
the
don't see a
church
problem.
in my village say that once. They were
There's some
calling me
people who
heretic.
worship demons who are perfectly fine, honey. You just have
it's
no
always a
problem.
little bit weird.
We
in
don't
the head.
worship demons. It's we don't believe that. We don't believe that the spiritual plane or souls are like, it's not too different from us. It's a full life cycle, so we don't try to heal anyone without magic, because we believe that only the will of the gods can overrule nature. Nature is one big cycle, and the spiritual plane is just as real as ours, and it's all around us. Like, there's ghosts and spirits all around us. It's just non-tangible. Most other faiths believe that their spirits go back to their gods when they die, and they find ours to be blasphemy.
I understood some of those words, but not in that order. But that sounds amazingly and fascinating, and someday you'll have to tell me more about it.
But first, I say we go for the thing that gets us to Gundren, unless we can do something else sooner.
Well, Bella, honey, which one of those sound interesting to you? Just so we can kind of get everybody's viewpoints on it.
I mean, you already know my viewpoint on it, Dan.
I mean,
Honey,
with
you can kill
I'm
things
with
in
this
every
stuff.
single one. So no, I do not. So think about which ones you want to kill first.
I was thinking the raiding party.
Okay.
I do like the idea of beating up a bunch of dudes that call
Well,
themselves a raiding party.
So if I can give you guys just a little bit of insight here, and as well as just map placement, because the map is not in
it's
front of you.
metagaming. You can't give us insight.
I mean, the dungeon master can do whatever the fuck we want.
Thunder Tree is in the complete opposite direction of the Wayne Tor and the area of where Agatha is. And it's about a day's journey one way.
So where are the raiders at? Are they in Thunder Tree? Are they past Thunder Tree? Are they near?
The raiders are just out on the road.
Southeast.
The raiders
they're
are just
on the road somewhere.
to give you some meta knowledge. They're just wild encounters.
Oh, cool. So if we find, so why don't we go to one of these other places and we'll find the raiders at some point. And if we see them, we beat the snot out of them until they tell us where Gundren is.
Well, I'm perfectly fine with that, but I still need to know Thunder Tree or Banshee.
I look right at Nessa and go, I don't know about ghosts. I'm
Banshee is not a ghost, honey.
I don't really believe. I mean, I don't really believe.
It's a type of demon, I think.
Yeah,
Right,
so basically, a
Which most
Banshee
demons are
is
evil,
she got
so-
betrayed by her husband or spouse and is forever in pain from that.
That
They're
sounds
also-
like
they're
From
also
the
called
pain, which is heroic.
They're also called the crying ladies, and when they scream really loudly, and it'll knock you flat on your ass.
Yeah, I've had a few ear bleeds from them, but we'll go in order. So we'll go back to Bella. Since you said raiding parties, would you prefer Thunder Tree or Orc / Banshee?
Thunder Tree, because that
Okay,
seems to be the better logic option.
right. Essence, how about you, honey?
Essence does the little anime finger thing where she's like excited about something and she's just like, I heard about a jewel. That's all I paid attention to.
Where is the jewel?
In my purse.
The jewel comb.
Yeah. So
Oh,
the
honey,
jewel on a tome.
So, honey, if we find other pretty things, you can have them. But this one's for specifically Agatha, unfortunately. You know how much I love giving you stones. But, so, are you leaning towards
Agatha
you want to
might have more stones.
possibly? But so, which one you orcs or Thunder Tree, honey? We'll come back to you. Nessa, what do you want to do, honey?
Man, I told you, I want to beat up bad guys.
You can beat up bad guys at both, honey.
Orcs.
Which would you
Then
prefer
I'm good
doing
with
first?
I mean, orcs are bad guys.
Let's go
Right,
for
the
orcs
orcs.
then. Orcs are bad guys.
I-
beat up some bad guys.
I really want to beat up the orcs too.
Okay. So, we will postpone going to Thunder Tree, and we will go find the orcs. And Agatha, let me make it very clear. Banshees are very dangerous. I will not stop you if you do something stupid, but we want something from her. So, just keep that in mind. If you have more questions, you can ask me on the way. But I just gotta give you that warning.
I really don't do ghosts.
Then you can stand
I-
outside.
Okay, as long as I'm allowed to stand outside, I'll stand outside. I just don't do
But
ghosts.
if we're screwed, you're gonna have to come help us. I'm just warning
I
you.
mean,
Yeah,
if you're
think-
screwed,
I think-
I'll just pretend like it's
Justin's
like a
tuned
job.
out.
Yeah, honey and grandma just kind of picks Essence up. Do you mind carrying her? My back is just real bad today. And hands her over to
I
X.
just like hold her like
Oh,
a
or
child,
Nessa.
like a
Okay.
baby.
I
Yeah.
thought I was
Like, I hold
there.
her like a
I'll
baby.
I'll put you back her.
Okay,
There's
great.
strong enough for that.
Yes, honey, you are. But grandma just looks up. She's like a Tic Tac for him. Or a mint. That's what you would know. Okay.
What? What? Wait,
Don't
Tac-
worry about it.
Wait, I know this one. I know this one. Tic Tacs are where you take tacks and you
No, honey.
tick things off.
It
I
sounds like a slang term for something inappropriate.
It's like a
definitely sounds
candy.
dirty. It does sound. Now it really sounds dirty.
It does
It's
actually.
like a
You take
It's
that.
like a candy, but they use mint in it or orange extract in it.
Orange?
I'm back.
What's? I've never had
Orange in a
orange.
mint.
Welcome back, and Grandma takes you out of X's arms and sets you
Wait,
back on the
wait.
ground.
I'm confused. Why did that sound? Why did you say that sounded dirty?
I mean,
We're-
Tic Tac,
Somebody
Paddywhack.
sounds dirty.
give a dog a bone. I mean, have you not heard Tic Tac, Paddywhack? Give a dog a.
No. Wait. What does that mean?
She's a child. Do I have to remind you? She is younger than
I-
Essence.
I
your
apologize.
mouth
It's a
shut.
nursery
It's
rhyme.
half the
Tic
jokes we
Tac,
make.
Paddywhack. Give a dog a bone. It's a way that you can better learn to enunciate in common.
Also,
Oh.
this is
I
real
didn't
quick
grow
just
up
for.
speaking common.
Also, this is for all of the players.
I'm not doing anything. My internet just said nope.
Hey,
By the way, Essence, you zone back in, and you have been placed in my arms, and I'm just holding you saying this ridiculous shit.
Okay,
I also
we're
smell
gonna
like
go now, and Grandma just starts walking in the direction of where she was told the orcs are.
I'm following her to the orcs because I
Okay.
don't know
Following
where
after.
I'm going.
I have no idea what other language Belladonna speaks, but apparently she didn't comment it as her second language.
It would be Elven.
Hey, I did do a little bit of calculations on the map, and getting to Wayne Tor, where the orcs are, is a 3-day trip.
How far is Thunder Tree?
A day
Thunder
trip.
Tree, no, that one's actually going to be more than that. It's going to be about a 2.5-day trip.
It's a ways. It's a ways.
It is a
Well, I
ways.
have
That
3 days of downtime, basically.
you're looking at 70 miles and 85 miles away. It's a journey.
By the time we get back from the orcs, Matthias is gonna be awake again.
Yes, as well as Daly's armor will be done.
And you said that the ghost on the way
I think
to
we're still
orcs,
waiting on that.
The ghost is on the way to Wayne Tor, where the oaks are, or the orcs are.
Okay. We can stop at the ghost place. I will, not scared because I'm not scared of anything, stand outside because I'm not scared. I just don't like ghosts.
Oh yeah, honey, you keep telling yourself that.
don't-
And Grandma
I just
again,
don't
she's
like
just
ghosts.
hearing this and is saying that over her shoulder while
I-
she's still looking forward.
I just don't like them. I'm gonna be honest. They make me uncomfortable.
You'll be a ghost
I
one day,
swear
honey.
Nan has eyes in the back
That's
of her
what makes me uncomfortable about them is that I will be a ghost one day.
And I threw the
But
map
that's
up
just his
in.
mental of life. That's the next part.
So
mean,
I
it's
threw
still
the map
very
up in
small.
Discord so you guys can see it. Wayne Tor is at 2 hexes south of the Old Owl Well.
I'm sorry, repeat that one more time for me, honey.
I mean, we could cut through the forest to get to Thunder Tree. It would just be slower than taking the roads.
Yeah.
But on
But-
the roads are where the raiding parties are, honey.
Exactly. That's.
Yeah.
So
Wayne
just a little
Tor,
bit north of Old Owl Well. Old Owl Well.
it is 2 hexes directly south.
So let's right.
Grandma's
we're just
gonna
going
stop
past-
and go, make up
I
your
know.
mind where we're going.
So we're going past Ice Spire Peak then. We'll
Uh,
follow Trapdoor Trail, take off to Old Owl Well because there's actually not hills, so I assume that's like a little bit of a trail, so it's at least not bad. Into Old
My
Owl Well.
imagining is you guys would follow the trail up to Conberry and then go south to Old Owl and then to Wayne Tor.
Okay, and you said the orcs are in that southern area.
They are in Wayne Tor, 2 hexes south of Old Owl.
And where is the ghosty girl?
The Ghosty Girl is a hex to the left of Coinberry.
So we hit the ghost, get to Coneyberry. Is Coneyberry just like a little tiny town?
Would they have like a place to nap?
I don't have any information on Coinberry, but I would imagine that you guys could take a nap there.
Named in a Dungeons
It's a
and Dragons
nudist
manual
community.
somewhere.
The town of Coinberry was sacked by barbarians years ago and now lies in ruins.
Cool. There might be like some cool stuff there. Because no one's there for a while, so maybe we could I don't know, we'll find something.
Worst comes to worst, you could probably find a house to rest in for the night.
We can take a nap in a house, and we can, like, I don't know, see if anyone left behind some smithing tools or something. I mean,
I mean, if you just find a nice, good, sunny area in a field, it's a great place to take a nap.
I mean, you're not wrong, but what about at night and when it's about to rain?
That's when you get up in the tree and you use your cape as a shelter, kind of make yourself like a little tent on a tree branch.
I never would have thought of that.
I'm also a lot smaller than you, honey, so it's
climb.
easier.
I mean, I can climb trees. They're heavy. I'm really heavy, so I have to find a big tree if I'm gonna climb it. I can't do like smaller trees. At this point, we're walking towards Coneyberry.
Okay. So, by the time of the first day, I'm just going to pull up another map real quick because I've not prepared this portion in advance because
How rude.
this is where the dice rolls come into play. Because dice rolls. So we're just gonna summon y'all over here.
It was necessary.
Where the heck are... Here are your
They
characters.
make little sense there.
God, I made Goblin Slayer so much more chatty this time.
You've gotten used to us now. So
He's gotten used to a bit more, and also he just had a hell of an adrenaline rush.
From slaying goblins.
I mean, they were basically the goblin version of humans. Yes. They're like the human version of goblins. Sorry.
Bandits?
I don't know.
We do not need this individual.
That
was
was
that, Matthias?
Ronan the
Matthias?
Brobarian.
And
It
he's
was
not with you
Ronan.
and he's not with you at the moment.
Who's Ronan the Barbarian? What did I miss?
He's
I mean,
the Conan the
he's-
Barbarian mini that I call Bronin the Barbarian as a joke.
he's the guy that you rescued in this cave.
Ah.
Yeah, the one Grandma tried seeing if he wanted to join their polyamorous relationship, and he said no.
No.
He was not interested, even though I bet that there is at least one form that Matthias can take that would make him interested.
Right? Exactly.
Probably
100%.
If
Oh,
not,
sorry, Harlequin.
I mean, probably. Actually, Bronin the Brobarian is probably kind of a horny man. Or at the very least, a bit of a degenerate. He's a mercenary. Come
Did
on,
we
all
ever actually
mercenaries are
get
a little
his
bit
actual
dirty.
name?
His name is Saldar. He was the escort of Gundred, who, you know,
Oh,
You guys
so
were
we
set
did
to
get his name
protect-
and we all forgot.
yes, you guys got his name.
His name, yes, I have his name written down. I just refuse to call him by it.
And I mean, that's fair.
I don't think I remember.
Like Grandma
remembered his
refuses
name.
to recognize that Bojangles is not the actual name.
Alright,
But Grandma's
so...
going
As
with
far
it.
as I'm concerned, his name is Bojangles as soon as I meet him.
Mm-hmm. Hi, Mr. Bojangles. How are you?
Howdy,
What?
Bojangles.
Actually, Goblin Slayer's voice is more like Bojangles. Goblin Slayer.
I'm not gonna do that anymore, but that's
You're
almost
not gonna make him
exactly
like
what
Paul?
he sounds like. That's
You know, you
basically
give
what
him
he
Southern
sounds like in
accent
the
like
anime.
Paul.
Anytime
From
he
Kansas.
pronounces anything in that anime, he draws it out more than he has to. He is such a nerd. I love
He
it.
takes his southern draw to a whole new level.
Bojangles.
No, that sounds more Russian.
Bojangles. He's not Russian. He's like semi. That was actually not that bad of a Yakuza voice there, but
Oh, you're going
We went
okay,
for
you're going
Russian,
Yakuza.
'cause Russian is-
Okay.
Russian is Bojangles.
Bojangles. This is interesting.
Yakuza, that's what you're going for.
So,
Okay. Yeah, I
We're
gotcha.
walking, and Goblin Slayer hasn't said anything for like a good 3 hours, and is literally just listening to Grandma talk about different ways to sleep on the trail. He's also
Yeah.
probably like taking mental notes. This is the only time in his life that his brain is active.
And for the younger kiddos, what we'll do is we'll go like camping. It's not really camping. We just like go outside of the words. What is it called? The
City?
dojo. There we go.
Yeah.
Dojo. Words are hard. And we'll let them go and like grab sticks and whatnot and let them build their own forts outside. So that way they can learn how to build shelters. They learn from experience what's going to fall on their head in the middle of the night, how to keep warm, those kind of things. But it's also fun because they get to use their imagination. That's one of my favorite weekends.
At this point, Goblin Slayer like kind of stops, like slows down a little bit, and looks at Grandma and says, "Where can I attend this summer camp?"
Here, honey, and she reaches in her
Just a
bag
summer
for
camp, like,
paperwork.
personal.
Fill this out and like make sure you read it fully, fill it out properly, and then just give it back to me. And you can just head once we're done with this all nonsense. You can just come on back with us, and we'll file the paperwork then.
He's totally
They
like
really accept
legitimately considering
anyone.
this.
I swear.
He
Honey,
just
do you
heard that
want
he
to
could-
do the Fortnite? Even though you're an adult, we can do it. We'll do it with this
Did
group if
you-
you want to build your own fort.
I want to tell you right now, I fucking hate you for that pun.
Wait, what's the
What?
The Fortnite? Really? That wasn't intentional?
Oh, wait.
I didn't mean it like that. I meant like camping night. Do you like because they were
It's a
Fort-
Fortnite for kids. How
Yeah.
could that not have been what you meant? That is so.
I don't play Fortnite.
Does
That
it take
wasn't the
does it take an entire fortnight?
Oh my! So it's like
No,
14
honey,
days.
it's Fort, F-O-R-T, night, N-I-G-H-T. Connor
Why is
is
it only
in
one
real
night
life
long when it
dyslexic
can
is
literally
difficult.
be? Why is it only one night long when they could do it for like 2 weeks and call it the Fortnite?
Because they're children, and like I said, these are like young kiddos that we usually get, and it's usually like during the
Oh.
weekend of like, it's not parents' night, but it's kind of like that where they can come and they can kind of observe what we do. And so if they let them stay for the weekend to kind of see how they do with their age group, because they typically stay within the same age group. Sometimes that's not the thing, like with Sweetheart over here pointing over to Essence. But typically we keep them around age groups, whatnot, and see how they do. Because if they're coming in with that group, we want to make sure they're not like gonna kill each other, because there's enough of that in the real world.
Also, can I get everybody to roll me initiative?
Oh,
Should I use my little d20 or my big d20?
That is entirely your preference.
You know,
I'm gonna use my little one. It's already out.
I'm going archaeological on this. I'm gonna dig for some dice. Come on. Oh yeah. Out from underneath the stack.
10.
I'm pulling out my rainbow
19.
dice.
I
got
got
a
a 10
9.
as well.
That was.
You got an hour, I don't.
Belle, what's your modifier on yours? Belle.
A +0.
All right, you go first then. I also got a 10, but I have a -1.
I got 9.
I have a 9 as well.
Oh
Great,
boy!
Grandma's going
We're all
first.
right next to each other. We are all right next to each other. Grandma's the only one that notices this happening.
Okay,
Oh, I forgot.
now
I need to open up my others.
Are these the bandits, Helly? Are
Yeah, I
these
mean,
the raiders?
I mean, they are certainly something.
Helly, if I see goblins, I
mom.
want you to know I'm going into a barbarian rage, and there's nothing you can do to stop me. Metal music will cue in, and I will go for it. I have so many things that I can use on these goblins now.
It may not even be goblins.
Okay. And
I hate to break the I hate to metagame, but goblins.
well,
It says
It is-
goblins right there.
well, it is time for me to roll a dice.
I'm getting so good at metagame pigeon.
That is
Grandma
not
first?
metagaming pigeon. That is metagaming eagle.
Also-
You're wrong.
Also, what is the order in which you guys are traveling in? Because that is
Grandma's
kind of
in
important.
front.
I'm right next to Grandma. Like I'm walking next to Grandma.
I'm
Not
probably
behind
hanging her in
her,
the back.
right next to her. There we go.
Oh, well.
Yeah, Grandma's kind of holding on to him for a little bit of help with
Yeah.
walking.
Okay. And what's the who's next in order?
Like we haven't seen Grandma beat the shit out of people with no help.
I'm probably walking in the back.
Yeah, I figure Bella and I are in the back.
Yeah, that works. I'll be behind Grandma.
Okay. Hey, Grandma, does a 21 hit?
No. Yes. Yes, it does.
Okay, I get to roll for damage.
Fuck you already.
Don't worry,
Hey,
it's
at least
2
we have a
damage.
healer in the party now.
Okay.
By the way, the next feat I get is going to make this way worse for you, Helly.
I'm sure. I need to quickly do one thing here, and then need to quickly give all of my boys the HP that they need to have. It just in my manual tracker.
Oh yeah, I'm down a spell slot.
When did you do the spell slot?
Healing the guy.
Oh,
Yeah.
you did that. Well, you did that the night before, didn't you? Because in the morning you guys went to the town hall.
Oh.
Sure. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah, yep, totally. This
Yep.
didn't all happen in one day. Yep, totally.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Well, no, because remember, you guys woke up and he was already there.
No, it was in the morning, but we're gonna say it's the night before and let her have all slots.
Totally.
Totally.
So
Okay.
But I need to get a headband.
is the word of God.
I care.
Who are we
The
to
DM's
judge
word
the
is
word of God? Yeah, who are
we
we?
to judge
Who
the
are
word
we
of
to
God?
judge that?
Yeah, we're not gonna judge the word of God. Yeah, no.
I was totally paying attention.
Valk, this is you we're talking about.
Have you ever known me to pay attention?
That's why I'm saying we know who this is. All right.
Since you
Hey,
have
I
both
pay
Valk and
attention.
I in a campaign again.
I pay attention. Sometimes I do.
I don't know what you're talking about. I kind of zoned out. I was looking for a future.
Okay,
Scott and I on
so
the same campaign. Goodness gracious.
so off on the side of the road, you can see in the direction that Margie was shot from is a hobgoblin with a bow.
Shot through the heart. And
You
you give goblins a bad name.
I'm
Were
Yeah,
you
you're
shot
kill
in the
this
heart or
guy.
were you shot in the shoulder?
Probably shoulder.
You said
Shot
hobgoblin,
in the shoulder.
right?
and
It
you're
is a
so
hobgoblin.
bad, darling, you get goblins. Bad name.
I mean, it has the word goblin in it.
It does indeed have the word goblin in it.
Does he shoot us through the tree there?
He shot you guys through the tree. I have tiles locked on, so I can't quite get him where I want him to be.
Grandma's turn.
He's-
Great.
Shit, I'm melee, and that's 30 feet right there. Well,
Man has a bow, and he's gonna use it.
Okay.
I'm quickly getting turn orders done properly here, so give me just a minute.
Okay, just let Grandma know when she can go. I gotta put this on this screen.
No point in
I'm
not-
blind as a bat. I need 2 monitors that are big.
I'm currently using one TV, so I understand that.
I have a monitor and my laptop screen I'm looking at, but my laptop is much farther away and your girl is blind.
Same.
Not
Dude,
Grandma specifically, but...
I can understand that though. I have to sometimes lean in on my laptop just to make sure I'm looking at something right.
Mhm.
Yeah.
that right there is 60 feet. Just so everyone's aware.
Great.
Man is far.
Yeah, he's 60 feet from all of us. 55 to 60 feet from all of us.
We're just gonna go back and forth because this is bullshit. Okay. Not y'all, me not being able to see like a normal freaking human.
Y'all saw nothing?
I saw everything.
I see it all, just like in other people's streams.
Am I getting a meme? I am.
Daily?
Daily? Daily, no.
Oh,
Daily,
lordy.
no.
Daily? Hey, Daily?
Daily.
Daily, I love you, but no.
It's too late. It's a cop saying turn around. Every now and then I get a little bit.
Okay, so
It was funny
To ma-
enough to send to you guys.
to make sure that I have your guys' order correct, it should be DSA, then Valk, Nessa, X, Soul. Actually,
Yes.
no, be Soul before X, because I believe Soul has a higher dex than X.
I have a
I
plus
have-
3.
Then yes, so that's I
Yeah, no.
will say unless
two.
Fighter Man is like capped out in dex for
I
whatever
have
reason.
a +2 to my dex. Don't even. I will. Next chance I get, I'm getting a plus. I'm increasing my strength though, because fuck dex nerds. I am a strength build.
Okay, so DSA, you may do your turn.
Great. So, we're gonna move 30 feet
What's
to
this accent?
see the guy. We want 30 feet. That's another character. I would
What's
like
this?
to have him in more view than not, so maybe a bit, like, bit south of where you're. Yeah, more like that.
Is your internet okay, Val?
It's not
Where-
loading the screen.
There, you see another hobgoblin. This one with a sword.
Wait, I can't see none.
He
Oh,
is.
wait,
He is.
X.
it-
Where?
What?
I can't see. Where is he?
He's right over here.
I'm watching on Helly's stream. You get a
That-
better
that-
view of
that-
things.
There's
that was
another.
the one who shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's an. I don't see anything there.
I don't see any other ones. There's just one guy. Oh, there's another
Thank
guy.
you.
So, okay, apparently the man had more cover there than what I expected him to have. Oop, that's not who I wanted to move. You are there. I'm gonna move this boy.
Up in the tree.
He shouldn't be up in the tree, but snapping makes things
The
difficult.
tree just had to leave him an opening to shoot you.
Okay.
There we go.
I was
He's where
like,
he should
I
be.
don't where. Okay.
Well, you know
Let
what?
me
If that's
just
the case,
roll.
then I'm going to just do this and let shit happen.
Thanks. Holy shit. Okay. Grandma's gonna read her rules real fast, make sure she knows what she's doing, because it's been a hot minute. Okay, so Grandma is going to call forth Sidekick Blade, so she has a blade in each hand. And she is going to throw it at the guy who shot her.
So blue.
Blue, yes. Both times.
I did go about and color all of their rings, so we can have some idea of which one we're talking about.
It looks
I'm
purple
surprised
to
we didn't
me.
have actual
So
hobgoblins.
Purple, blue, it did.
I'm blue. If I was green, I would die. Sorry. I need to pull Grandma sheet. Okay, so first attack. Oh, sorry. So the first attack is just her regular attack, and then the next one is her bonus action, just to make sure Grandma
Okay.
is saying things properly. Does an 18 hit?
Let me.
I would
I'm
hope it's
going
doing
to.
it.
I imagine that it does, but let me just double check because things are stupid at
Fair.
times.
Mhm.
You know what? That does hit. That does get hit. Please
Great.
roll for
Now-
damage.
Yeah, I forgot. It's just a D6. I'm proficient in it. Do I add? No, it's just the D6. Okay. Sorry. Yeah. Okay, so that's 3. We're rolling second attack. Does a 15 hit?
A 15 does not.
Fudge. That's Grandma's turn. But at least he's
So
only
you
got
did-
3.
So you did 3 damage to blue, purple, whatever
Yeah.
order you want to call
Because
that.
it's just a D6, and so I wrote. That's what I got 3. I don't add anything to that. I don't think. It's been a minute. Do I add something to that?
I think you would, but dear character.
I can't remember how to do damage. I rolled a 3 on the dice. Is
You
there
add
any
your
other numbers
modifier. It's either your dexterity modifier or your strength, but you threw it, so it's dexterity.
Okay, so
Should be another 3.
okay, so even though I'm proficient in it, I don't add the proficiency. So
You
then
don't add
yeah, it'd be
proficiency to
6.
damage.
Yeah, so 6 damage. My bad.
Okay.
Grandma's had a rough week. She didn't do damage last week, and she forgot everything.
Okay.
That's not very good.
Got one guy who's just gonna do a little bit of moving. And that's gonna be his turn. Next up is a little gobbo archer. He's gonna
Wait,
move.
which guy disappeared? Where? I missed it.
That's the point.
Bottom left-hand corner.
You guys don't know where all of them are, and that's the benefit. Except that you guys are, looking at my stream.
I have you open, but I can't see it. I have.
Do you have the
Discord
chat?
over it. I just have the chat, yeah.
Okay. And we'll roll for another hit. Actually, that's...
Jeez, all these goblins go right after Grandma.
They all rolled very close. Hey, Goblin Slayer, does a 21 hit?
By the skin of your teeth, yes. You better do some fucking damage.
That was 9.
Dare you? I mean, -3, so 5?
6?
6, whatever. Close enough.
Math is hard. That's why we use math math rocks.
That tickled.
Shiny math rocks.
Okay.
Yeah, no, math rocks are hard.
This guy
Unless
here's
they're
gonna
plus. You can get
do
plus.
a little bit of
math
moving,
rocks.
and we're going to shoot the Gobbo Slayer again. That does a 20 hit.
I mean, meets it, beats it. Jesus fucking Christ, Helly.
Hey man, you're seeing the rolls that I'm making.
I am not seeing the rolls that you're making. I'm currently trying to amend my hit points. How much damage did he do?
4 in total, so 1.
Oof, ouch, my bones. It hurts so much. Whatever shall I do?
Healing.
I'm not even gonna need a healer before I kill all of these goblins.
Alright, this guy is going to spend his movement to get to there. And now this guy is going to come out of the woodwork, get in range, and is going to try to stab the grandma.
How dare you speak about that nice old lady like that?
That is a 22 to hit.
Fuck you. How much damage?
Well, I'm rolling for damage. That is 5.
Holy fucking shit.
I am doing all of my rolls here in the open.
Yeah, you need to use your curse dice. That's what you
I
need to do.
I don't think I actually have a set of cursed dice.
Still can't see him or him. I can see this fucker. I may be able to see that fucker.
You should be able to see the two that attacked me. Because we were able to see the archer, and now he's in front of the archer, so you should be able to see both.
Okay.
Alright, Bella, it is your turn.
My turn?
Which you need to
Bella.
name her.
No, it's
Oh,
Bella's
oh.
turn.
I thought
I
you
don't-
Why
said
do you have her
Stella.
unnamed? How dare you?
Well, because I just dropped her character into the zone. I have not had the
So
chance.
unnamed, Helly, you should feel shame for this.
Shame.
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 Dun, the non-believer. Dun.
Oh, I was thinking Princess Bride. Shame. Shame.
Boo on you. Boo.
So-
Yeah.
Boo.
There, happy?
Yes. Well, no, it's on her full name, but you know.
Well, I mean, it's not Nessa's full name either.
Or
They
the
don't
night.
I want you to know they still haven't named me, and I really don't want it to change at this point. I am just Knight.
Got clear.
Helly, can I send my hawk up and ask them?
Wait, since when does she have a hawk?
At the end of last episode.
As far as you're aware, I've always had him.
Yes.
No, I think Nessa just
And-
completely missed that point.
To see where all of the goblins are.
I mean,
I
you
mean, it's a
can
familiar, right?
you can send your hawk out to scout the area. It doesn't
Wait,
have much
why
of a
weren't
means of
you- why
communicating.
wasn't the Hawk out of the area before.
Okay, I need to like
ambush.
train this bird how to.
How many paws are there?
Wait, is this not a familiar?
It is a familiar.
No, you
It's
don't need to train it. It's not even a real hawk.
Well,
Your
it's not a
companion is
familiar.
comfortable sharing information about what it notices.
It is a living creature. It is a pet.
Yes.
A pet versus, so it's not a familiar.
It is not a
I'll be
familiar. It is a tiny beast.
No, it's just my pet.
Then yeah, never mind. I was about to say if it's a familiar, it speaks to you in your mind and tells you what.
Okay, Helly, I have a level 4 bond.
Yes.
Is it possible that I have taught this bird to like tap for counting?
Let me double check what level 4 bond does, because there is the table.
And like that's how it can communicate its answer to me? Like, oh, there's 5 beasts in the forest, and it taps like its beak 5 times against my foot or something.
Nessa's got a glass
So-
of her favorite elderberry juice now.
The bond strength of 4, your companion is comfortable sharing information about what it notices. So
Yeah.
So I would say go ahead and make a perception check with its bonuses.
Cool.
But you do get a +6 perception.
Does
And
the
we can
companion
see-
have her cleric class then? Which I don't think
I mean, you guys can get pets yourself if you want to hunt for them.
That's a
Goblin
dirty
Slayer doesn't
20.
do pets.
What was that, Valk?
A dirty 20.
Okay. Your hawk, and however means you wish to have it described to you, tells you that there are 6 goblins in the area.
Okay.
Can it tell her where?
There's one in this general area.
Okay, I know where they all are now.
This general area. 2 in this general area. And another one in this general area. Because, again, they are moving, so there's not just a clean... They're right
You gotta
here. But
remember to keep an eye out for ambushes if there's raiders around. I think we should have paid attention here.
you guys are too busy talking about Fortnite.
Hey, summer camp is.
I'm going to
Did you
cast
give us a
Shield of
chance?
Faith around Slayer.
Shield of Faith.
And that gives you a +2 bonus to your AC. And I think, yep, that will be the end of my turn.
All right.
We never told them we were paying attention to our surroundings.
You never did. You guys are talking about Fortnite.
Fortnite. Separate
Yeah,
words.
Fortnite.
Yeah, it's Fortnite.
Fortnite.
Well,
If you're talking about
together, if it's together,
That's
it
what I
means
said,
14
Fortnite.
days, which is
I was
2
gonna
weeks.
say, if you're saying one word, that means 2 weeks. 2 words, it's a
Does the camping trip last
playing
a
video
fortnight?
game.
No, it's FORT in. Dyslexia is difficult. I can't.
Fortnite
spell.
for 2 weeks is
Still talking
FORTENI.
about Fortnite. We haven't even started fighting.
NIGHT.
It's one word. There's an E that separates fort and night. It's one word.
What's this? Another arrow flies through the crowd.
God, we're all going to die.
This is where Grandma dies.
This is where the party.
Oh,
This is where the party OTKs because they're too busy arguing about Fortnite.
I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not going to let you die.
Aww.
All right,
Grandma's
Nessa.
grandkids.
It is your turn.
It's my turn. All right. I would like to lock eyes with the goblin closest to me.
The one closest to you is probably the one that just swung at Nan.
Okay.
It's
I'm going to
about...
pick up my sword, and I'm going to approach him, and I'm going to swing at him.
Alright, you are able to get in range.
Cool.
Oh, too bad you can't be on the other side because I'm flanking.
Oh, don't worry. I'm about to go that direction.
Alright, I'm swinging at him.
Grandma loves her grandkids.
Alright.
They're so sweet to her.
Please roll to hit.
Does an 18 hit?
18 does hit.
Alright. That's why my D8 here.
This one
my
is...
D8. It was my D8.
This one is the pink one.
Okay. That's 5 plus 2, so he takes 7 damage. I
The
have
man...
my dueling
Are,
fighting
are
style.
all of
That's
these
2.
hobgoblins?
What, X?
7
Are
damage.
all of these hobgoblins or regular goblins? There is an
They are-
important distinction.
They are all hobgoblins.
Jesus fucking Christ, this is about to get difficult.
Y'all wanted to go see the ghost girl and kill ogres.
I was all for orcs. I was not ready for hobgoblins. Hobgoblins are like if goblins and orcs had a militaristic society.
I would also like to, I'd like to also use my Divine Smite
Okay.
Ooh.
on this hobgoblin. And that's gonna give me an extra 2d8 damage.
I mean, he may not survive this, actually.
I have to roll the 2d8.
That's an extra 9 damage on top of the 7 I already dealt to him. So that's 16 damage.
The man is still standing, but is bloodied.
He took 7 slashing and, and 9 radiant.
And they are still standing.
Still standing after all this time.
Alright,
I have no more...
Essence.
Wait, no. We had a long rest. I do still have spell slots left. Never mind.
It is your turn, Essence. What would you like to do?
I want to go a little bit. I don't want to go with them. I want to go to the right of that tree that they're beside.
Hereabouts?
Yeah. And then from between the 2 goblins that are to the right of my screen.
Hobgoblins.
Hobgoblins.
Sorry, we don't have a hobgoblin model, so I'm making do with what I have.
Ow.
Okay.
I'm so surprised.
So prepared.
No, I'm just
So-
surprised that they don't have Hobgoblin Mini.
So, I would say that you... I'm not sure if you can see yellow, but I would say that you, as a character, would not... You would be in 3/4 cover, if not full cover.
Okay.
But you can clearly see brown and green.
Okay. Question. From brown, is the green one 20 feet?
It is 20 feet. Actually,
I know
no,
I don't...
wait, that's... Wait, boundary things doing weird things. Yes, still 20 feet.
I know I can't see yellow, but is it also 20 feet to that one?
I would imagine so, but let me... Yes.
Okay. From the brown goblin, I would like to cast Sleep.
Okay.
I forget what I need to do to cast stuff.
It's been a while, right? It's not just Grandma.
Well, she's also missed, like, 3 sessions.
Yeah, but we were playing other sessions.
So
Grandma
you
doesn't
would
remember how
roll
to do
5d8,
it.
and that is a total of the amount of hit points.
Awesome.
Hobgoblins are about 5'2" on average,
So taller than Grandma.
and taller than regular goblins. They're also usually red-skinned.
And slightly shorter than I am.
Yeah. They're usually red-skinned and almost always armored. Helly, how armored are these goblins?
They're in chainmail.
Yep.
And the sword, they're in chainmail, and the ones with swords have shields.
Cool. Which ones have swords?
It is green, purple, or green, pink, and red.
My total dice roll was 25.
I don't see red, so I
Okay.
guess I know where he is.
So they all have the same HP. So go ahead and pick which one you would like to put to sleep.
Green,
Okay.
and that's probably all I can do.
And what's the radius of that spell? again?
20.
30 feet?
20.
20 feet. So she elected on brown first.
Oh, brown first?
So she centered the spell on brown, and both of them are within 20 feet. But because they all have the same amount
All
of
three of them
HP,
But yeah, only one of them's gonna get knocked out.
yeah, and it doesn't specify really what happens if they share the same amount.
No, so Heli, it uses up HP for every creature.
Yes, but starting with the creature with the lowest health, a creature affected by the spell falls unconscious until the spell
and it's
ends.
usually by the closest to the center point of the spell.
Okay, that I did not
If there's an
know.
area of effect like this, it's usually wherever the spell is centered after whoever has the least amount of health.
Okay, and they all have the same amount of health, so brown is
So it's
asleep.
the guy nearest the bottom, middle.
Yes, which is brown. He is asleep.
Cool. That's one down.
And that lasts for 10 rounds, it looks like. Or until he's
Yes,
woken up.
1 full minute.
Yes, 10 rounds or until someone else wakes him up, exactly.
Alright, is that your turn, Essence?
Yeah, because
Well, yeah, because you did your movement and you did and you did an action. It is now the Goblin Slayer.
One sec, I'm measuring real quick. Okay, that might work.
Okay, so the desire to say something inappropriate just almost overwhelmed me.
Almost.
Does that surprise you?
I'm not even
No.
the least bit surprised. I'm trying to see if I can get... Well,
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah, I'm just going to walk up right next to Essence, and as an action, I'm going to throw a javelin at the green guy, and then as a bonus action, I'm going to throw another javelin at the green guy, using Quick Toss.
Okay, and Quick Toss does have a limitation on the number of uses, right?
Yeah, I have 4 superiority dice right now.
Okay. I thought that was... I couldn't remember, so... Trying to just keep things straight in my head.
Yeah, I have the 4 d8s physically in front of me, so I'm going to be counting them out.
Okay, so go ahead and roll to hit with your first throw.
Them in front of me. I need to find them again, because I put them back in my case. 3... Give me back 1 second. I just need 1 more d8 and then I'll be good to start again. Where did I put you? How dare? Did I lose my d8 for my rainbow dice? Uh-oh.
Don't
There it
step
is.
on it.
Found it. I found
Still
it.
spiky.
And then I had my unicorn rolled for that. Attack, okay.
And javelins, 1 sec. I'm grabbing all of the dice I'm gonna need. I should have done this earlier, but I didn't, so. Just gonna give myself a d6. There's my rainbow d6. There we go. Okay. Okay, we're good. Okay. So, first attack is going to be javelin throw.
Yep, against green, you said.
Yeah, that's gonna be 16 to hit.
Does not hit.
Shit. Okay, cool. My bonus action one is going to be That one is 17 plus 5, so 22. to hit.
That one does hit.
Luckily, this is the one that hurts. Oh, it really hurts. Holy crap. 11 plus my dexterity modifier, which is 2.
So 23 total damage.
How are you doing 23 damage?
I add my D8 to the quick toss damage.
Jesus.
If I hit, I add my superiority die to the weapon's damage roll. It adds a D8, and I rolled a 5 on my D6 and a 6 on my D8.
Well, congratulations, you have one-shot that goblin.
Good. I missed with the first javelin. I barely missed with the first javelin, and that was me ranging
Please
it in.
describe how you impale this guy.
I literally I had the first javelin out and I threw it at him, completely missed. And
well, no, the first one he just backhanded it with a shield.
Oh, he backhanded it with the shield, opening him up for the second one, which drove itself directly through his chainmail. Because it's a thin piece of javelin. It's a thin javelin going really fast, and I threw it hard, not with dexterity. I mean, I used my dexterity modifier, but I am a strength build. I do not use my dexterity the same way you guys do. It is currently sticking out of him as he hits his knees, looks down at it, looks at me, and then just falls over.
All right. I'm assuming that's your turn.
That's my entire turn. I used all of my everything, so go for it.
All right. Blue is going to shoot at Nan again, because if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Kill him.
That is a 17 to hit. DSA?
I'm so sorry.
17 to hit.
Fuck you.
I mean...
Sorry.
Sorry, not sorry.
I'm responding to my friend who's going through... Yeah, my friend's about to go through chemotherapy again, so I was messaging her. I'm sorry.
I am sorry for this damage.
Understand it.
I am flipping you off in Texas.
That is 9 damage.
Good luck with that.
And then it's well, don't worry, the damage isn't done.
Oh no.
It's using its martial advantage, which once per turn, the hobgoblin can deal an extra 2d6 to a creature. It hits with a weapon attack if that creature was within another 5 feet of an ally hobgoblin.
Nessa,
that's another 5 damage.
Grandma is down.
Nessa, you best put your sword through that little goblin next to Grandma.
You said you weren't letting me go down.
I wasn't going to. I didn't know that he could do so much damage in one turn.
14, so 1 success.
Okay, so that's 1 success. Would you like to go about and use any of your dying conditions to attempt to move? Or use any bonus actions?
Why did she make a death save?
Because it's her turn.
Oh, it is. Oh, right. Shit. You came right after him?
Yes. That's... Unfortunately, that's just the way it went.
Ellie, I will use an action surge.
I know you will.
Wait, I'm coming up soon in the turn order. I can get you up super easily.
All good. No biggie. How far... What didn't you say that we could do half speed without using an exhaustion?
Is she within 30 feet of me?
Wait, we need to stop right now. Bella isn't in the turn order, and Margie was the first person to act, other than the goblin that shot her.
Bella is in turn order. All of the goblins roll very close together.
Yeah, she comes after all the goblins.
Yeah, I thought Grandma went first though, and
so
hasn't had a turn yet.
So this goblin right here was at the bottom of the turn order.
Yes, but Bella hasn't had a turn yet.
Yes, she did. She put Shield of Faith on you.
And I put Shield of Faith on you.
I apologize.
Did you add the +2 to your AC?
No, because my armor class is now 22. I didn't take any damage.
He hasn't been attacked since the Shield of Faith.
Oh,
Okay.
I have 22 AC. Are you kidding me?
Yes.
I'm sorry, I missed your turn. I think I was grabbing my dice.
Oh, I think you were calculating HP at that point.
Oh, okay.
Yes, you have 20. You have 22 because at that point in the fight, I thought they were going to switch to you since you're doing the most damage on them.
I'm still gonna do the most damage. Wait, watch me.
Okay, so it is Red Goblin's
no.
turn.
No,
Oh,
I
yeah,
asked
you
a
wanted to
question
move.
and you never freaking answered me.
I said I did. To be fair, I did say they got sacked. I said 15 feet of movement.
Thank you.
I
I
can-
would like.
If you
Hang
can
on,
get within 30 feet of me, I can give you. I can get you up to half health.
Which you're
no
in within
biggie.
30 feet right now.
Yeah, no biggie. I'm good. I just want to move behind Nessa, behind that
If you
tree.
disengage with that goblin, he gets an attack of opportunity. And he
I'm
can
not gonna
run
trigger an
forward.
attack of opportunity.
Okay, thank God.
For the death crawls, I'm not gonna provoke opportunity attacks.
Yeah, that's fair.
Heart
As
attack,
far-
Helly. Heart attack.
Well, that's why I'm okay to crawl away from him.
Yeah. Now
Okay,
again,
now that's
I will say,
Grandma's
if you were the only one there and Nessa wasn't there, he might. But since there is another standing target, he's focused on the one
The
in
one
front
that's
of him.
actually there. Got it. Okay, sorry. It's just
Grandma.
about this fight
Oh,
because
I'm doing
Grandma's
great,
down.
honeys.
Hey, you wanna know who y'all can blame for this encounter?
You.
No, actually,
Yeah.
Joey.
I'm. No, this does
Wait,
seem like a
wait,
Joey
wait,
encounter.
why
You're
are
right.
we blaming Joey? I like all for it, but why?
Because Joey went about on the first stream hit the queue for the guaranteed wild encounter. And this is the first opportunity where you guys can have a wild encounter.
Joey, you piece of shit. I love you.
So, again, I am not
You're the
fully to
reason
blame
Grandma
for
is
this.
down, Joey. I have never met you, but now Grandma is mad at you.
So 17.
Is Joey even in chat?
Probably not.
I don't know.
If Joey was in chat, I want you to know, Joey, that even though I hate you for this, you're still cool.
Alright, that is Red Goblin's turn.
No, this is Grandma's first impression of him, so I don't know. We'll see.
Let's see, how far away is... So, roughly 60
He
feet.
doesn't have line of sight yet, though.
He doesn't, but I was gauging just general distance. He's going to go... there. That's line of sight.
Oh my
he's-
God, is he going to shoot the child?
He's going to shoot the 18-year-old.
To come down on him like an angry crocodile.
Wait. Oh yeah, no, okay. Yeah. She's technically younger than Essence. You
Hey,
count years, yeah. So.
Valk, does a 16 hit?
Yeah.
I was like,
no,
sure.
no, it does not.
It
I'm
does
pretty
not.
Sure the child is Essence, because Essence is 14.
But remember,
14.
18 as
Biologically younger.
As
18
an elf,
as an
18,
elf.
I'm like
It
15.
occurred to me right after I said that. Wait, what?
Think like
He's
14,
literally-
15 years old.
He's literally the
Alright.
equivalent of a 3-year-old.
No,
Brown-
more like a young teenager.
and
Sorry, a
Brown
precocious 10-year-old.
Brown is asleep, and unfortunately there are no saves for sleep. It just happens.
Yep.
And now it's Pink's turn, and he's gonna swing at the paladin.
Swing, bada, swing.
That was
and miss.
that was not a roll. That was a drop.
Swing
That's a 13, which I'm going to assume does not hit.
Well, if a 16 didn't hit, and
Well, no, that
13's less,
paladin, not the cleric.
Nessa.
okay.
Wait. Paladin, okay.
Yes, the paladin.
Okay, you said 15?
13.
13. Yep. No. That glances off my chainmail.
I figured that would be, but they gotta ask. All right,
You haven't
it is now.
memorized them already?
No.
I'm just
All
giving
right,
you a hard
Bella,
time.
it is your turn.
Daily, if that is a meme,
Wait, what? Me? What?
Never.
What?
So
What did it say?
Bella's gonna kind of like grab the middle skull of her necklace, and you kind of just see it glow bright red, and she's gonna cast Preserve Life through her channel divinity, which is 5 times your healing level, so 15 healing points. Grandma, you're down.
See, not a meme.
What's
Yeah.
your total, Grandma? What's your total health pool?
21.
Okay. And are you
just love
down
that.
anything?
We don't.
Slayer?
We don't.
you're
Slayer's
not within 30
down.
feet of me.
Yeah, not within 30 feet.
Oh, never
You're
mind.
not close enough. You can step forward, by the way. You can step within range of us if you want.
Oh, yeah, I will move forward.
We'll move you 10 feet there.
Yeah.
That
So
works.
I am down.
think it's
down
7.
7 points of health.
Okay, so I'm going to send 10 healing points towards Grandma and 5 healing points towards Slayer.
What's your max HP, DSA?
21.
Okay. For some reason, I thought I heard 11. I'm like, that can't be right, but I gotta make sure.
No.
Yeah, that's why I'm only sending her 10, because I can't
Yeah.
I can't bring it up past half
Yeah.
with this spell.
I mean, I'm already past half, so you can't bring me up any at all.
No, I can't give you more than your half. So I didn't give you
No,
more than your
no.
half.
This feature cannot restore a creature to more than half its hit
Oh,
point
never mind.
maximum.
Then
I'm fine.
5 points just kind of goes into the ether.
Wow. they
That's
just
about as
fade
many
away.
hit points as Nessa can heal pretty easily.
Together.
Wait,
I
what are we
was
talking about?
razzing you. I was razzing you, and you're not even paying attention. How dare you?
No, she's sending memes.
I didn't hear it over someone else. I didn't hear you properly. I need to turn you up.
See, that's my channel divinity, so it doesn't cost me spell slots.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I do lay on hands, which doesn't cost me spell slots.
As soon as the spell is done casting, though, like you can see the kind of red glowing aura from the skull kind of dim until it's
That's
just like the
metal.
eyes that are faintly glowing red left.
That's metal as fuck. Are we the party of heavy metal? Because I'm about to let some loose.
I mean, that was what Grandma followed when she was a roadie, so.
Grandma
That is
being a
canon.
roadie makes way too much sense.
I don't think I updated my health for level 3.
Why does that not surprise me, Daily?
I am not
Oh,
even
my hell,
remotely
do you remember when
surprised.
I went like 5 levels without updating my health?
No, it was 3.
Guys,
I have a max of 28 health. Okay.
at
that's
what
a-
point do I have to take over managing your character level up?
I
Because
always
I started with 12, and then I got to 20, and now I have 28. It's good.
I don't know. Maybe I'll
Uh.
just start texting you. Usually I text Dan or Helly when I have to level up. Be like, what the hell am I doing?
I will
sometimes
literally send you
I've
another.
completely missed entire levels. Like, I'm pretty sure the times that my health hasn't been right is that I've missed entire levels of updating my health.
I just get confused with the
Someone text
math.
me and just chat us all in the middle of the week that, hey, don't forget, update your thing.
I just get really confused with the math.
Math is
It's
hard.
I like
All
that.
right.
Kind of hard.
Nessa,
Hey,
it is
Grandma's
your
back
turn.
up.
Yes, you are back up.
She's still laying on the ground. Thank you.
I was fixing it.
They shoot at
Well, Grandma
Essen.
could choose to lay on the
Wouldn't-
ground if she wanted
I was
to.
gonna say, wouldn't you still be prone?
You would still be
still
prone,
prone.
technically.
She's still prone. She's just healed.
Yeah.
So get back down.
Back on the ground.
Saw that coming.
And I threw it on the ground.
He's dead.
The bodies at the floor.
All right, Nessa, what you doing? It's your turn.
All right. Was the guy in front of me still standing?
The man in front of you is still standing.
I'm gonna swing my sword. Yeah, again.
All right, go to hit him.
Fucking end him. Rage, rage, fucking rage.
She's not a barbarian.
That's a 13. That's a 13 to hit.
13 to hit does not hit.
Ah.
You gotta
You're
get
tr-
15 or higher.
You're trading 13s back and forth.
Yeah, alright. As a bonus action, I'm gonna use my channel divinity to give me Peerless Athlete. So that's gives me advancements on strength and dexterity checks. And I'm going to also back up if like about give me like 10 feet back.
Hey, that's a provoke an opportunity attack.
Oh. Yeah, I forgot about that. Never mind. We're not gonna back up.
And should have just let you move and got swung on, but I'm nice.
How
You are
dare
nice.
you be nice?
How dare!
It's because she is his girlfriend, and she gets girlfriend privileges.
I mean, I would have
Just
said that to
so
all
you
of
know.
you. I literally would have pulled
We all
any
get
one of you.
girlfriend privileges.
He's
Daily?
not any nicer to me than he is to the rest of you.
He's not.
I know. I'm
He's
just
going
giving you a hard
over that.
time.
Daily?
Yes.
What, out of curiosity, why did you activate Peerless Athlete?
I'm preparing to dodge arrows.
I mean,
That's not gonna help.
it's not to do anything other than make your long jumps and high jumps better.
Or grapple
No, it
checks
also gives
better.
It gives me advantage on dexterity as well.
Nope,
But-
athletics
but-
and acrobatics only.
Well, and also, Dex
Oh.
isn't gonna help you dodge arrows unless you're taking the dodge action.
Yeah, you
Uh,
don't worry. There's not going to be very many people with arrows living in a bit. I'm going to decide which direction to go, and then I'm going to go that
I
way.
was thinking it was specifically going to just give me advantage to dexterity. I didn't realize
I
it
mean-
was saying specifically athletics and acrobatics.
Well, but again, the dexterity doesn't help you here.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Well, dexterity is what you use to dodge things.
No,
If it requires a dex save, but if someone's just shooting an arrow, that's just an armor class check.
No.
If I was doing a special attack that's like a volley of arrows and all targets in a X range around a target need to make a dex save, then it could help. But I don't think these hobgoblins have airstrikes yet.
yet.
Yeah.
All right,
Anyway, that's the end of my
Essence.
turn.
What do you want to do?
Green is down, correct?
Green is dead.
Yes.
Brown is sleeping.
I one-shot Green. The first one caught his shield, and that opened him up for me to one-shot him.
Do I see this one that's behind the rocks?
The red one.
Guy?
I believe that's red, yes.
I would say you see him, but he's got half cover where he currently is because he's supposed to be closer up to this rock, but snapping and hit boxes.
Okay.
Excuses?
Promises, promises.
You're the one to talk. I promise you're not going down.
That's before I believed that Nessa had it.
I kind of want to try to
Freaking
get...
16 damage to that fella.
I killed a guy, okay? Essence and me are the
Killing
only
you.
two people who've done work today.
Excuse me.
Hey.
Pick her up.
Except
Hey,
for the
Essence
dealer.
put one-
The dealer always does work.
And Essence put one to sleep.
Yeah, like I said, Essence and
It
me are
did
the only
six.
two people who really
No,
do.
no, about to
I did
die
6
on my
damage.
It's a bad idea to piss off the healer.
Can I get as far as I can to the green, if not past the green goblin that is down?
I'm crocheting and I just lost my count.
I mean, he's 20 feet from you.
I have 30
That's
feet,
your walking
so...
distance.
So where do you want to go? It's within that bubble.
Basically right where the circle, the smaller circle that says 30 feet is where I would like to be.
So right there?
Yes. Because then I can see that one clearly and the blue guy clearly.
Yes.
I can see clearly now. The goblins are asleep.
I'm
Okay.
going to use my bow and arrows to attack the blue one.
Okay. Please roll to hit.
Does 103 hit?
I wish.
If only, right?
22.
Alright.
A 22 does hit.
What's the max you could hit somebody, like armor class wise?
35, I think. That's the highest you can roll. Well, not really the highest, but it's the one of the highest you can roll to hit.
Gotcha.
The highest armor class in D&D is a 30, I believe.
I think,
But players can't get that.
yeah, that's when, like, you don't want it possible for your players to hit the guy.
That's for
Like if you were fighting God himself.
I did
That's like
7
fighting
damage.
Tiamat.
7
Yeah.
damage to blue.
Yeah, I kind of forgot to sneak and use sneak attack, so that's okay though.
Actually,
Imagine a campaign where your last big bad evil guy is the DM himself.
I have read stories where that's the campaign, and it usually sucks because then you're dealing with DM versus player games, and well, it's kind of hard to defeat someone who literally is the god of the world.
I was telling X about it the other day. Somebody asked their DM to be their deity.
I was like, I need to pick a deity. I choose the DM.
I mean,
Alright,
it's a good
so
choice.
is that your turn?
Can I use my cunning action to hide?
I
It's a
mean, you're out
bonus
in the
action,
middle.
so-
You're out in the middle of nowhere, but
Can
You
I use it to hide away from the blue guy?
I mean, you've used up all of your movement.
I'm right beside a tree.
I
She's
mean,
using
Oh
her
wait, no, never mind, never mind.
cape.
I was looking at green. Never mind. We're good. I am blind.
if you want, I'll give you the advice of you could use your cunning action to dodge.
That would be the better idea.
I shall do that.
There
I mean,
you
she
go.
could just use her cape that is camouflage and just blend in with the grass, but.
I need to make a decision right now.
And like that, another random arrow has hit Gran.
What?
This guy could hit our healer. Essence is probably okay, and I can come around to flank this dude. Nessa's on her own with the healer and Grandma. I mean...
How did a random arrow hit Grandma?
That was
No
joking.
one's turn. Oh,
I-
I thought you
I
were
was-
serious.
no,
I was about to lose my shit.
No, it's for your comment of just use your cape. That's hiding in the grass.
No, fair enough, fair enough. Okay, I take back that.
Sadly, my
Now fuck you
cape-
on that.
That's the
cape is
god
black.
striking. That's the airstrikes I was talking about that they didn't have yet. Because being
Hey,
prone, you fail all deck saves. Sir, you are in the tree.
Oh, well.
Still in the tree. These trees will get you every time, man.
God, this goddamn piece of shit tree. How far is that? 30 feet. Fuck it. I'm gonna walk around this tree to the guy who just shot at the healer, and as I come around the tree, I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna just look him dead in the eyes and in Goblin say, "You're mine now, little man." And how
Grandma
angry-
yells, "We'll work on your insults later."
It's in Goblin.
Grandma speaks Goblin.
I'm not insulting him.
Wait,
I'm
Grandma speaks
intimidating him.
Scotland?
Stay out of this, old woman.
Stay on the
Yeah,
ground.
I'm gonna make a melee attack on this dude.
Okay.
And do I want to make this menacing? Not really. Do I want to make this... How angry do I want to be?
Very. Very angry.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna just fucking smack him. I don't give a shit. I'm gonna smack this boy.
All right, roll the hit.
One of these days, I will get more smack power. And by that I mean one of these days I'll be able to hit him another time. With a longsword, that's a +5. I mean, you said they're wearing a chainmail, so like, I mean, a 15 won't hit, will it?
A 15 will not hit.
Shit.
Are we using those hero dice starting today, or is that next time?
I mean, we can use the hero dice now if we want, but that's, again, still only going to be a 1d6, which could still be a 1.
And I can't apply precision attack because I already know the effect, so... I mean, I could roll a d6 and I could roll high enough, you know what? Do we want to do... what? Let me read through the hero dice. I didn't think we were going to do that today.
Neither did we. I just thought I'd suggest it while I'm down. And
Which, I'll give you the rundown on the hero dice later if you do, unless you want to read it in the Lost Minds chat, Daily.
Oh, I've already read over it.
Is it
Okay.
Rounded up or rounded down, Helly?
Rounded down, y'all got 6.
We all
Yeah,
got
6.
5.
Well, it's 5 plus your level rounded down. Half your level rounded down.
Oh.
Your 3s,
So 6.
so that's 1, so 6. So you've already used 2 in your adventure, as we had stated.
But it's already... If I already know the result, I can't roll it again. I can't roll to add it to it.
Does it specify that it has to be before it's known?
Before any of its results are applied.
Yeah. Before any of its results are applied.
So I guess before I roll damage, its results haven't been applied yet.
I mean, house
But
rolls
that's up to
always.
you, Helly. That's how you roll it.
For this one, since we are just now applying it, I will allow you to roll the additional d6 if you
also-
wish.
It also
Well,
implies
was-
that it's added to a d20. So it's
I
added
just
to a
rolled a-
check.
I just rolled a 6, so
That's make it a 21 if you roll the 15.
that's gonna hit him, right?
Yeah.
Please
So-
okay.
No,
Yes.
it does
So,
not hit.
real quick, so for the future, since we are applying the hero points as of now, you can say a number, and I will give you the opportunity to say. I will wait for you to ask, does X number hit? Once those words are stated, you cannot use them for attack rolls.
Okay.
Does that sound fair to everybody?
Yeah.
Alrighty.
And I'm just rolling a d8 because I didn't specify that I was swinging with 2 hands. So angry at this man's. I mean, that's not bad. 6 plus 3, so 9 damage to this boy.
To yellow,
Yeah.
still standing.
Don't have anyone else in visual of me. I can't. How much further did I have that I could walk? I went 30 feet.
You
didn't
went
I?
30.
You want
Yeah.
your full movement.
Oh, sorry. I get to add +2 to my damage because I'm a duelist.
It's still
Only
standing.
a weapon. So it's. I'm just telling you to add it.
I know,
just So that
I-
the next time I hit him, it's gonna hurt more.
Yep, I did add the damage, but the man is still standing.
How much damage was that? That was.
That
9,
was
11.
11.
yeah, 11.
Okay. Cool. How many action surges do I have? 1. Do I want to use that here? No. Do I have a bonus action I can use? I don't have any bonus actions. That's fine. Did I specify this was a menacing attack?
You did not.
Shit, I was going to, but no.
Okay. You said, well, you were talking about what you were saying. You were thinking about what type of attack you want to do, and then you were just going to hit.
Yeah.
You did not specify menacing.
I was trying to intimidate him, and then I got told my insults aren't good enough, so I got distracted.
You know what?
I'm not going to do the menacing attack, because if I did, I could add more damage and make him make a wisdom saving throw, but I won't do that.
Sounds like you need to talk with your party members there.
Yeah, well, it's great. It's fine. Whatever. No, he's...
Unfortunately, we don't have a bard in the party with Vicious Mockery.
Right.
Anyways, Helly, I am trying to make this...
I could give you some of the insults to some of the guys from the militia.
Okay, come on. My turn's over. I'm done, please.
Okay, well, I was just about to ask. Everybody else was talking here.
I was not talking. How dare.
I'm sorry, you
Blue,
just get looped in because...
Blue just getting shot at is gonna move into cover with this tree, and is then going to take a shot at the paladin. Round 2, paladin. That's a that is a 14 to hit.
Doesn't hit.
Okay. It is now Margie's turn.
So I'm back up.
Well, you would have to spend half your movement to get up.
If could I use my bonus action dash to get back up?
I would say no on it.
Movement. It just takes half of your movement, so you would dash and now have 30 feet of movement.
Hey, I'll let you use your bonus action to get up.
Ignore me. I thought you were saying... My brain is not working. It told me when you said movement, it takes half an action. That makes 0 sense to me now. That's what my brain told me. I'm sorry.
That's funny.
Grandma ain't... no. That's DSA. DSA is dumb. So Grandma will get up.
Grandma also doesn't always seem to know what she's doing, so...
You know...
It's fine, she's old.
It's just... No, that's purely my brain, not Grandma's. But we'll move 15 feet out, to where she can... No,
where do you want to go?
Yeah. Like, that... Yeah. Like, at the edge of the... So, the brownie piece next on the just take a deep breath.
Breathe.
Yeah, Nessa. The right back corner is where Grandma wants to be.
Over here?
Sorry. The other arm.
Right there.
Thank you. Yeah.
I'm
sorry.
I'm about to get on one of these tries.
I'm sorry. I'm after this, Grandma's gonna take a break and go feed the cats.
Yeah, I'm gonna say after this round of combat, we'll take a quick intermission.
The blue guy, Grandma's going to use her sonic blades again, and hit him twice. One with her action and one with her bonus.
All right, roll the hit.
Okay, come on. Let's see. That is 13. I'm going to use one of my sonic dice, which is a d6. So that's 16.
That hits.
Great. So I'm down. Let me just write one. Sidekick down. Okay.
DSA, dangerous strings attached.
I know. Jeez. Okay, so the first one is a d6 damage. 6 on that one. Total damage. We're rolling our second time here.
And this one's a d4 damage if it hits.
Right. Can I, since it's a second attack, can I use my sonic dice again, or are we doing one per turn?
Let me take a quick look at the thing again.
Yeah, it didn't say anything specific, but I don't remember what we said before.
Well, we were also only talking about in combination with the hero, hero dice.
All of us are going for this Pichu here.
Yeah. I missed the Garchomp. I was so upset.
Jeez, Garchomp is freaky.
Garchomp's is a good Pokemon.
Nah, it's gonna be my Pichu. Okay, whose turn is it?
It's still mine.
I'm checking something at the moment.
Okay.
I'm looking. It doesn't say anything specific on that.
Yeah, so I'm taking a quick look just at what other people do for it, just to... Cybolstered Knack. From Tasha's. Well, we're seeing if it can be done multiple times in a turn.
I thought we already decided it can only be done once per turn.
I don't think we had to talk about that before.
It works similar to how anything else that would only be once a turn would work.
Yeah, we had talked before about the Psionic Blade. I don't think we had to talk about the bolstered Knack before. But yeah, I'm gonna call that just a once per turn.
Gotcha. Great. So then that's it. The second one does not hit.
Okay. Gabo Man does still stand. That was very bloody.
Just calculate Grandma's hit points. I need to go feed my cats and take a break because my brain knows work. I'll be back.
Oh my gosh, it was level 9 Pichu.
It uses your psionic dice, so it has a limit. It's based on how many psionic dice you have.
Yes.
So technically, no, there shouldn't be a limit. It's just it's if you fail an ability check using a skill or tool with which you have proficiency.
Well,
and roll 1 psionic energy. So it's not on attack. You can't even use it on attack checks.
You can't?
No, it's just ability check using a skill or tool with which you have proficiency.
Well, we'll have to keep that in mind for the future then. Red Goblin is going to come over here and use his action to wake up Brown Goblin.
Fuck.
He was only put to sleep. He was not killed. And then he moved about 10 feet, so he's going to move his remaining 10 feet to get up in Nessa's face.
Essence, and I'm fine.
Yes. Essence's face.
She went way too deep.
I'm fine.
When he one-shots you, I want you to know I am not going to be happy about it.
I'm fine.
Okay, it is now Yellow Gobbo's turn. And, he's not looking too good. Speaking that, he's got a bow, and hitting would be with disadvantage.
I hope he fucking tries.
T is going to attempt to disengage.
So, as an action, he's disengaging?
He is using an action to disengage. And is, just kind of GTFOing.
Oh, Lord. We're not running after another goblet. Another, are we?
Alright,
now... Grandma does have another set of drawers she can shove in their mouth.
I have other problems, because he's about to one-shot Essence.
It is now Brown Gobbo's turn, since he was woken up by Red Gobbo.
I'm fine.
And where did my D20 go? There's my D20. Alright, he's gonna shoot at Essence.
I'm fine.
That is a 12 to hit.
I'm fine. I have a 14.
Yay!
Okay,
like
next
grandma,
up.
like granddaughter.
Next up is Green Gabo, but he's still just kind of dead.
Dead.
He is DED dead.
He's kaput.
Blue Gabo goes after the rest of the party, Jayware. He is the lone survivor of the group in terms of initiative rolls.
Wait, the guy in front of me.
No, Blue
Oh,
Gabo.
Blue.
Now, Pink Gabo is just gonna swing at Nessa.
Not gonna hit.
That's a 15.
No.
And that's his turn. It is now Bella's turn.
I'm gonna dismiss the Shield of Faith from Slayer and cast it on Essence.
What's the range of shield? Yeah, what's the range of Shield of Faith?
60 feet.
I should know since it's one of my spells too.
All right.
You don't have spells. What are you talking about?
So
I don't know.
you have used 2 spell slots for this.
Well, to
Well, you
dismiss
used-
it?
Well, no, you've used
This
2
will
in
be
total.
Yeah, this will be my second spell slot. I have
just
4.
Just making sure you are aware.
Yep.
Okay. Anything else you would like to do?
No, I think I get my bonus action next. Well, next big level. Can I move forward to hide behind that tree?
That good?
Yeah.
All right.
Just
you are
try to
hidden
get
behind the
myself
tree.
some cover. Essence, add +2 to your AC.
Got it.
You got a 16 now.
For the next 10 minutes, or until concentration is dropped. Nessa, it is your turn.
She's at an equivalent AC to me now. I'm doing the same goblin again.
All right. Are we gonna have this another trade of swings? Just clanking off
No,
shields?
because I got nat 20.
Well,
Hey!
Wait,
Which
how
was 23 in total.
what X?
How beat up is this goblin?
Hey, he's bloodied.
Okay, don't worry about using your smite. Just fucking end him.
Yeah, I don't think I can use my spine.
She already used her smite.
Yeah, I already used it.
You can use it as long
On
as
the
she has
same
spell
goblin.
slots. As long as she has spell slots, she can keep using it.
Oh yeah, true. I can use it. Just take a spell slot. Yeah.
That's
All right. All right, we're just gonna roll 1d8 here. Max damage.
Well, then you double it because it's a crit.
So
He
do you
got
do just
18
double
damage.
it? So you do double it instead of rolling damage dice
Hey,
twice?
I'll if people want to
No,
if people want to roll
18 because
2
it's
dice.
+2.
If people want to roll 2 dice, they can roll 2 dice. If they want to just roll 1 dice and double it, they can roll 1 dice and double it.
I'm just gonna double it. But it's +2 due to my fighting style as well. So
Hey,
his
congrat-
villains took 18 damage.
Congratulations, this Gobbo is dead. Well, this Hobgobbo is dead.
I decapitate him. That's how I
Healing
roll.
spell? Why? Just let the brain die.
Good job, dear.
Is that your turn there?
Yeah, that's my turn.
Alright. Essence, it is your turn.
I'm going to do the smart thing.
And that would be...
To use cutting action to disengage.
Okay.
And I want to go basically back where I was.
Smart
I'm
move.
going to be smart. And then I'm going to use my short bow. And I'm going to attack.
I would say Blue's got half cover on you. The other ones are not in cover.
I'm going to go and attack the one that came at me.
So you're shooting at red.
Yes.
All
He's
right.
in a shadow. I can't tell what color it is.
That's fair. Also, just for X here,
Yes. There we go. There we go. There we go. Now I'm in character.
Where is she? Where is she?
Perish.
Right now.
17 hit.
To red, 17 does not hit.
Oh.
That's your turn?
Yeah.
Alright. Sir Noblest Knight of Goblin Slayer, it is your turn.
I am going to stand right here, use my bonus action to throw a javelin at this nerd over here.
Which one?
The yellow guy.
Okay.
Green? Yellow. He's
Yellow.
the guy who's standing, who ran away from me.
Yes.
Chicken.
That is going to be a... Well, that's not bad. I mean, okay, 12 plus 5 is 17. 17? Sorry, plus 4. 16.
Are you wanting to ask, does that hit?
16 didn't hit the other guy. I'm gonna fucking add the d6. I don't care. I'm gonna hit this guy. Add 5 to that.
It does hit.
Okay. I'm going to do the damage because I don't want to waste this d8 of damage that I'm about to add on to the d6 that I did.
Okay.
So, I mean, I rolled fantastic here. It's so good.
3 damage. 7 damage?
Yeah.
Man is still standing.
That's cool. I'm gonna walk over to this guy right here. And I'm gonna fucking deck him.
Okay.
Can I fit through there? I can get through there, right?
I would say you can fit through there, it's just, it's clipping because of program.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna walk right up behind him while he's not noticing me, and I'm gonna fucking deck him.
Okay, roll the hit.
And deck him with the schnauz, and I'm gonna use both my hands for this, so my armor class is now 18.
Plus 2.
Chat, remember that. That's a special tool for
No.
later.
Is it not plus 2 anymore? He no longer has the Shield of Faith.
That's a 19 to hit plus 5, so
19 hits.
24. That one's gonna hit. A D10. I'm gonna do some damage here to this fucking nerd boy. That's 5, 6, 7 points of damage to him too.
Alright, it's still standing.
Action surge. And I'm gonna hit him again. This is the closest my character gets to rage, and that is that's a 14 plus 4, so that's... No, not 18. Plus 4. It's plus 5 because I'm using strength. I keep looking at my javelin. It's not my javelin. This is my longsword. Yeah, so... 19. 19 to hit.
19 hits.
Cool. Another D10. That one was better. That was 1 point. That's 8 damage.
Still standing.
Wait. Plus 2 for both of those because I'm a duelist. So that's 4 more damage.
Still standing.
Jesus
shit.
Christ.
He is very bloodied, but he is still standing.
Is there anything else I can do? I already action surged.
You did action surge.
Can I still see green guy? I mean, yellow guy?
I would say he has half cover to you from where you are, but you can see him.
I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna try to do it. Yeah, no, I'm good. At this point, I'm good. I did everything I can this time. I'm trying to pull aggro at this point.
Alright, that's your turn?
Bonus action, I call Red Goblin a honorless bitch in Goblin.
Free voice interaction.
Yeah, that is me calling him a bitch and saying his mother's a bitch too.
That's a better one. Good job, honey.
Alright, Blue Gabo, the MVP of the group, apparently.
Kill him.
I'm the only one who
take
hasn't
his
taken
head
damage.
with us.
He sees that Grandma is back up standing and is throwing knives at him, is going to shoot at her. And that's a 13 to hit, which I imagine does not.
No, barely. Barely. I will
Alright.
take your head and put it on a platter and serve it to your young, knowing that you're a bitch.
He's gonna use his movement to get on this side of the tree.
Oh my god, I hate these guys. They're too smart.
And it is now Grandma's turn.
Get over here, you fucking bitch.
Are you gonna chase after him?
We're gonna try here. I don't want to go that way. I want to go because red, there, or pink or whatever is down, right?
Yeah.
Pink is down.
Green,
Green.
So
Pink and green are down.
Cool. I want to go on the opposite side of the tree.
Towards me.
Yeah.
So like here.
Yeah. But I have eyes on him.
I'd say probably half covered through the tree.
Okay, well, we'll try. Again, same attack as before. Let's try.
Also, while you were gone, we've learned that you cannot use your bolstered knack for attack checks. It is only ability checks.
Isn't that it? Okay. Cool. Well, I'll still say that I used one because we used one earlier.
So, yeah, going forward.
Cool.
However, you're thinking of homing strikes. If you make an attack roll with your psionic blades and miss a target, but that's at 9th level.
No, I didn't even know that, so I wasn't thinking that. I just was not reading properly. But we'll do the same old, same
I'm
verse,
hydrated
same
and
as the
using
first.
juice, by the way, so.
That's a miss.
I am out of alcohol.
It's unfortunate.
Nat
it's spicy
20!
juice, though.
All right.
Kill him.
Oh,
And this is your offhand, so it's only a D4.
right, but hang on. Double checking something. Because I may be wrong, but I'm gonna double check. No, not that. Why did I add that? I'm so stupid, y'all. Hang on. I'm sorry.
Did you add your dexterity?
No, I'm not.
Well, this is an offhand attack, so...
Yeah. Well, no, we decided last time that I still get it. I don't get proficiency, but I get the dex to it. Because we had a whole argument about it. No, I'm just looking to see if I can do sneak attack because I got a nat 20 or not. I don't think so.
No, someone has to be within range of you. I personally would have gone after the guy next to me, but that's up to you.
No, for some reason I thought that I could do extra damage. Okay. So this, whatever this is going to be, this is double, right? Because it's still nat 20, even though it's offhand.
Yep.
Okay. So 2, 4, 7.
Congratulations. The blue gobbo is down.
Finally.
You finally did it.
Ugh.
Whoop,
I feel like
I have to
I
click
missed
off. What?
Oh yeah, I thought you were attacking at the pink goblin and were failing. No, you were attacking blue and actually doing damage. Okay.
Yeah. And when this ends, Grandma is going to go cut its head off and add it to her staff because she's so pissed at the blue guy. Anyway, that's the end of Grandma's turn.
Okay, now it is the barrage of goblins.
Swear to God, Helly, give me
Right.
a chance.
Red goblins going after the Slayer.
He has to get around that rock. Remember?
So he was roughly here.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 25, 30. I'd say that's in melee range.
I don't know. I can't tell where my character really is because there's a rock there that I can't put away. There you go. I mean, I'd say yeah. If I'm in melee with the other guy, then yes, he's in melee with me. Might as well.
It gets close enough with how this stuff's working.
He's also technically flanking me at this point.
So he gets advantage.
Unless
Or no,
you want
not
him to
advantage.
have to be diagonal. Does he have to be diagonally flanking me or no?
I mean, trying to think what he actually even gets. That's not a roll. I'm putting down the dice. I'm trying to remember what advantage he actually, like, what flanking actually even gives him.
Flanking gives him advantage on the attack if he's on the opposite side of him from that guy. I just need to know if you count this or not.
I mean, it's almost 180, but I'll just we'll consider it not fully flanking.
Okay. He is behind me though.
He is behind. Well, that's an 8. I'm going to assume that does not hit.
Bounces off my back plate, but right now I am too busy hacking limbs off of his friend.
Okay, well, that's his turn. Next up is Yellow. He's gonna move down to about here. Now we have a proper flank.
Ranged attacks don't get flanking.
They don't?
No,
Nope.
it's only within melee.
Only melee.
Well, he's still gonna shoot at you.
That's fine, he can hit me. My armor class is 18, just to remind you.
That's a 14, so flanks off.
Bounces off. That's fine. This is where my armor class is doing its job.
Now
It's
is
nice playing a character with a high armor class for once.
It's great.
now
been a while.
is Brown, and if he tries to shoot at you, he's going to be shooting with disadvantage because close proximity with a bow. So he's
can
gonna,
also run away and lose his action, or run away and take a hit.
or he can shoot at Grandma.
Good shoot at
I
Grandma.
swear, I swear.
Or Essence, either
Brag.
one.
That's a 14.
Does that hit you, Grandma?
To me?
14 to Grandma.
Fuck you.
I'm taking it that hits.
Fuck you.
It would have hit either of us.
I'm
No,
going to
not
kill
you.
It wouldn't have hit you, Essence, because you've got the
Oh, you're
Shield
right.
of Faith.
You're right.
I'm going to kill this goblin.
That is 7 damage to Grandma.
You,
Fuck you.
you're still standing.
Still standing. That's
Am I?
Green
Do
Goblin.
you know-
He's dead.
Fuck up.
Pink Goblin. He's dead. It is now Bella's turn. Though, I think we were going to go on a break here. So I think now is probably good enough time as any to go on a break before we forget again.
Let's take a break before my brain starts to ooze out my ears.
So yes, we will intermission quick.
Fudgy me. Fudge, fudge, and a fudgy me. Fudge.
God.
no one could hear us before that.
And they couldn't before that, but now they can.
I watch all the ads. No, I don't.
But
I
apologize for snoring beforehand.
but we have returned, and it is now Bella's turn.
Alright, I'm gonna move forward. I think.
You can get up to the brown goblin.
Yeah, I'll get up to the brown goblin.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna swing at him with my longsword.
Alright. Roll the hit.
Off topic, I'm getting pretzels and sourdough bread later this week, and I'm so excited.
Jealous.
Does an 18 hit?
18 hits.
Alright, and I didn't specify I was doing that with 2 hands, so that's a D8. Where's my D8? There's my D8. 7 damage.
Okay. Brown Gobbo is down.
Cool. And that will be the end of my turn.
Alright. Nessa.
Why you gotta make me hungry?
Cause I love you, that's why.
Alright, so there's only one guy left, right?
There are 2. There's red and
Two guys
yellow.
left?
There's red
yellow?
and... Where's yellow?
Yellow is next to the path.
There he is.
And yellow's the guy that hasn't been hit so much. How far is he away from me?
He is far, but, let's see, we need to get around the tree. He's about 70-ish feet from you, 65.
So I could start moving towards him, though.
You could start moving towards him.
I'm gonna move towards him. As far as I can go.
So, 14 and 16.
I'm back.
Welcome
Cool.
back.
And what else can I do?
Wait, quick question.
Answer.
It would take a full action to switch out my weapon, right?
Yes.
What weapon are you trying to pull out?
I was gonna pull out my spear and see if I could hook it at him.
It would take your action to pull out the spear, and then you'd have to wait another turn to throw it.
I can at least pull out the spear. I will pull out the spear at the very least.
Good job, Bella.
So I'm gonna sheath my longsword and pull out my spear.
All right. Essence, it's your turn.
I'm going to just mute myself until I actually need to talk because of snoring in the background.
That is fair.
I'm going to use cunning action.
Is that what that was?
Yes. I'm going to use cunning action to go and hide behind the tree that Bella is beside of. And I want to hide with that, so I'm going to use stealth. Correct?
Roll stealth.
14.
Okay.
And then I would like to use my bow and arrows to try to attack yellow.
Okay. Roll the hit.
I put some damage on that boy. I hope you put some stank on him too.
17.
17 hits.
Yes.
So I have to roll a 17.
Heck, do you want me to tell you something about the board state? That you
No.
are,
That I'm missing? What? What am I?
Wait,
what do I need to know
look-
about it?
Look at the weapons that the 2 Gobos are holding.
Yeah, one of them has a sword, which is right next to me, and a bow and arrow next to the other guy.
Yes, and the ones with the swords have shields.
Oh, I forgot they had shields. Never mind, I understand now.
I'm also adding sneak attack damage.
Go ahead.
It's just 1d6, or is it 2?
I think at your current level it's 1.
Yeah, you don't get 2 until 5th, I think.
Oh no, you do get 2 at level 6. Level 3, you do get 2d6. Either way, he's dead. So
Okay.
it doth not matter.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, rogue is 2d6 at 3rd, 4d6 at 7th,
Oh, that's what it is.
3 at 5th.
It's an every other level kind of thing.
It's pretty much. By the time you're 20th level, you have 10d6. It's enough to basically one-shot anything.
Yeah, that is just 10 flat damage on top of, you know.
Jeez.
Sorry,
At
that
least.
is.
It's from 10 to up to 60 flat damage on top of whatever
Well-
damage dice you roll.
Well, no, I was about to say it's at least 11 plus plus your dex modifier.
Holy
That's
fucking
why-
shit.
That's why I find it very useful to pick a rogue with spell slots and a single level of paladin, because at 19th level you can do 10d6 plus a smite, and if you crit it, you can one-shot anything. And that's and you could either do that, or you could be a rogue that's an assassin, and at a certain point, rogue assassins auto crit under certain circumstances.
Yep, so I play an auto assassin. I have spells because I'm a water genasi, but like even we're seeing like at level 1, the damage is insane against what we're dealing with.
No, rogues are one of the most powerful glass cannons in D&D. Not as powerful. They're still not nearly as good as wizards, because wizards can literally end a fight without even hurting anything so easily. They're scary.
All right, Sir Knight Goblin Slayer the Third.
I'm gonna turn to the goblin who just bounced off of my back armor plate, look him dead in the eyes, and just go and just fucking hit him. I'm gonna hit him.
Hey, roll the hit.
I'm going to. Is the yellow guy is kind of dead, right?
Yellow guy is dead. Red is the
Cool,
last
I'm gonna-
man standing.
Wait, yellow?
I am
Yellow's
going to
dead?
use.
Yellow
Wait,
this
just
is the last man standing?
Essence literally just killed Yellow. Were you
Cool,
not
this
paying
is the last
attention
man
there, hun?
I was
Nope.
zoned out for like 2
I
seconds.
also wasn't paying very close attention, so I'll take that.
Yeah, I didn't know he was dead either.
Everything comes back.
Don't worry,
See,
Essence.
It's not just me.
Don't worry, Essence. I paid attention to your turn.
I just quietly killed him and no one
If we
noticed.
get a short rest, everything I do comes back. So I'm going to spend my superiority dice.
I mean, Grimwell can't see Yellow, so no wonder
I have
Grimwell doesn't
2
know.
more superiority dice. I'm going to spend one of them. This is going to be a menacing attack. I'm saying that up front, and I'm going to roll an attack. And if depending on what I roll, I may also add a D8 to it and make it a precision attack. Wait, no, I can only use 1 per attack. So I'm going to make this menacing. If I hit him, he's going to be unhappy. That's a D12. That's not a D20. X-Man, listen. Okay, that's not bad. That's a 14 plus 5, so 19 to hit. That'll hit, right?
That hits.
Okay then.
Okay, that's a
D10 plus he has to make a wisdom saving throw, and I get to add a D8 of damage to this.
So let's see what his wisdom saving throw is. That's 90% likely gonna fail.
He is currently afraid of me.
I don't think your DC is a 5.
It's higher than that.
He got some.
Let's see, it's 13. He rolled a 5. It's a 13. He's
Yeah.
anyways. That is 17 damage on the dice plus 2 plus 3, so plus 5. So 17 plus 5.
22.
is 22 damage to this man's.
You have
best be
perfectly killed the man.
Yeah, I just take both of my hands on my sword and just bring it right into his shoulder. As he hits his knee, I bring it up and bring it into his other shoulder, pull it out, swing it around, and cut his head off. While
you cut his head off, his eyes are full of fear.
Oh, he is. Yeah, he definitely pissed himself a little bit. In that moment, he knew true terror.
And now he's
He
dead.
saw his new god, and it's the Goblin Slayer, and he killed him.
Now, at least you don't have to worry where your god is.
You'll be meeting him.
Right.
And he's right here, and he's fresh out of mercy.
You don't have to worry about where your god is. He's
All right.
So
So,
everyone's dead, right?
combat is over.
Finally.
So,
Grandma is gonna go cut off Blue's head and then loot the bodies.
So as soon as
I wanna loot Pink.
as Slayer like kills that guy, Bella, she's just gonna like drop to her knees. I've never killed anyone before.
I look at her and I say, "You still haven't. These are monsters."
But
Yeah,
they
these are
haven't,
bad
like,
guys.
A life
These are
is
bad
a
guys,
life,
it's
and
fine.
taking that is very, very difficult the first time.
These are
Your
bad guys.
feelings are valid.
Wait, is this your first fight?
Yes.
I would be in hunting parties back home. That's how I got so strong. But they were hunting parties. We were gathering food.
And we're out here hunting goblins.
Y'all,
Yeah.
there's a difference. There's taking a life to support other people's lives. While they were attacking us and it was necessary for us to kill them, this is still taking a life with no purpose at the end. And that can be very difficult for people to accept.
I mean, I
Yes.
definitely shook the rust off of some of my techniques, so I wouldn't say it's without purpose. Like at this point, Nessa and Goblin Slayer are both like, I see no problems with this. I don't know why you
They're
make that
bad
mark.
guys.
We're,
Grandma will
point of
come
me
up
being
to
out
Bella.
here is to fight bad guys. They were bad guys.
we're breaking the natural order. We're not using what we killed.
I mean, you
Grandma
can use
comes
them.
up
Hey,
to Bella
I'm searching
and
through this
says,
guy's pockets.
"Can I give you a hug, honey?"
Yeah, I think I'd like that.
And Grandma
honey.
wraps her arms around you and like lays your back of her hand on your head and kind of pulls you close to her heart and is holding you that nice tight grandma hug that is just so warming and loving and understanding that this is really difficult for you to understand. And just holds you until you're ready to let go.
Why do people have to? I know that I was protecting the group, but like, why do people have to attack and hurt others?
It comes down to typically two things when it's this kind of situation: ego and power. And
Or
people try to fight
desperation.
for those.
I say desperation as I put my blade into the throat of one of the goblins that twitched a little bit, and like twist it.
And Grandma is full on shielding you from it. Like your head is in her chest, so you can't see any of it.
Your head is in her bosom.
This
don't
is
see
just
what-
average Tuesday for Goblin Slayer. He loves this. This is his favorite job.
He loves his work. He may be a little bit psychotic, but at the very least, he's a nice guy.
I'm glad I was able to protect you guys. I don't think I like taking life though.
I understand, honey. It's something very difficult your first time doing, and some people,
I just
Grandma
don't like
gives
to really go to
Goblin
sex
Slayer
talk.
the nasty eye. Some people, they end up finding enjoyment from it, and they found a purpose with it. And if you don't want to, you don't have to. But all I say is make sure that if you choose not to take a life, that you know both the pros and cons of doing so, and vice versa.
See, I only fight and kill things if they're bad guys.
I
These
just
guys
really
were
love my
bad guys.
job.
Y'all are not helping. Shut your mouth.
I kill. Look, I
Alright,
kill
yes,
goblins.
yes,
I kill
ma'am.
hobgoblins. I
Yes,
kill.
Grandma
fuckers.
gives you the nastiest look, and I would like to roll intimidation. This is probably going to go terribly, but Grandma's going to roll intimidation anyway. That's a dirty 20.
What am I rolling, Kelly?
Why is the music changing now?
I would say insight or counter intimidation. Take your pick.
I mean, I'm gonna counter with intimidation. Then that is
Also a dirty 20. What did you got for your bonfire?
+3.
I got a +1.
Oh fuck.
And like Grandma just basically is doing it to get you to shut up. It's just like, shut your fucking mouth.
So you're like, so X is essentially like, you know, he's not intimidating. Okay, whatever.
We
He's
make
just
eye
gonna keep his
contact.
mouth shut.
You make eye contact. You look me in the eyes, and for the briefest moment in my eye, you see a little bit of respect, and then I just turn my head and walk away. I'm gonna finish looting. I'm gonna at the very least loot red, brown, and yellow, and then let them loot the other ones.
All right.
I'm still going for pain.
My sword and my shield are my daddy's. He fought in a war, I think. He had to kill people.
It's very difficult, honey. Yeah,
I look at Grandma, obviously about to say something, and then just look away.
Yeah, she does the whole, like, her mouth kind of looks like it's about to open. Like she's about to, like, start. But she also realizes she's holding a child. And so she's gonna just...
You know you have that thing where you can talk to us telepathically, right?
Yeah, I know, but I don't want to waste it right now.
Oh, I thought it was just a passive. Never mind. It's not. It's not. Disabled. Sorry, I'm
It is
I can
active.
connect to certain people for a certain time.
Belladonna's gonna kind of stand up and gently dislodge Grandma. Does anyone need any healing?
I probably could in a few minutes, but I suggest you turn around because I'm going to do something that's not very grandma-like.
Oh.
And she's going to go up to Blue and chop its head off and tie it to her staff and loot his body.
I walk over to Bella and finally notice the small arrow stuck in the chinks of my armor, and I just reach up, pull it out, look at it, and go, it didn't hurt too much. I think I'll be fine on my own. But thanks for the offer, kiddo. And then I, like, just pat her on the head and walk away. Walk over to Nessa.
I'm just gonna glance over at my chainmail, notice a few dents, and I'm like, I think I need a blacksmith more than I need a healer right now.
I'm like, oh, you need a blacksmith? I'm a blacksmith.
Why
By
does
the way,
that
Grandma
track?
got a 17 investigation.
Hey.
Oh yeah, I should be rolling investigation on this body I'm searching.
I'm about to be asking for some investigation checks here. Y'all say you're looting bodies. I need some investigation checks.
Can I use that same one?
We
for
are
green
fucking
too,
RPing
or
over there, and I'm not gonna break up
got
your
a
RP, goddammit.
I got
Do
a
I need to
13
roll
Molly.
again for green?
Roll we're just gonna do collectives, so if Godwin Slayer's taking care of brown, red, and yellow.
I'm taking care of pink.
Okay.
Grandma's
So-
doing blue and green.
So, what did you get, Dayway?
I'm double checking what my modifier on investigation is. I got a total of 17.
Okay. On the Godwin, or Hobgoblin, you don't find anything of significant value, but you do find a rolled up piece of paper that is slightly covered in blood.
I
Quick
want
question,
to
Nelly.
read it.
Quick question, Helly. Are there swords made of steel or iron?
Let me take a
Probably
quick look.
iron.
They're long swords, so probably just iron.
Okay. I don't need just iron. That's not really worth anything to me. Is anything they're wearing worth any amount of materials that I could use to
Arrows.
help with armor stuff?
I mean,
I'm
chainmail.
looking for steel. I mean, chainmail works. If any of it's quality, I'll take the pieces out and patchwork a new chainmail between them. But
I mean, it's not the greatest quality, but it's not trash.
okay, about how much chainmail would you say I get?
Let me pull up the proper information on a chainmail. So each chainmail is worth about 75 gold. I'd say after the damages that these have sustained with their initial quality, I'd say each one's probably worth 15 to 20.
15 to 20, and I've got 5 goblins here, 6 goblins.
6.
Okay.
What were you saying, Dayway?
What was I saying?
You wanted to read this scroll.
I wanted to open the scroll of paper and read it.
Okay, the scroll of paper. Let me scroll and find the proper verbiage. You look at the piece of paper, and it has a crudely drawn sketch of you with the notation of 25 gold pieces for this one, with a symbol of the black spider drawn beneath it.
Do I find any other
on
ones?
my head.
Cool.
We can put that in this adventuring scrapbook if you want, honey.
You have an adventure.
Sure, I'm gonna hand it to Nan so she can put it in the scrapbook.
Of course. Every
Put a
time people
bounty
go
on
on
my
their
head.
first adventure with me, I collect things that they like, and I make a scrapbook, and we
They
keep
display it
at
on
the
Fortnite.
dojo.
You guys know what I mean.
Yes, we show it on Fortnite, but it stays at the dojo so people can see adventures. And if you come back and visit dear old Gran, then you can see it and be like, I remember when I was young and Grandma still kicked ass at her age, so can I. You know.
I kind of like walk up to Nessa, put a hand on her shoulder, and say, "I'm very proud of you. For once, you're a big enough thorn in someone's side that they want you dead."
Helly, what did I find?
These hobgoblins don't really have a whole lot on them.
Yeah, I just took the. By the way, if I found anything else, I'm leaving it. I just want to take the best, like take the chainmail. I'm gonna use a set of what are they called? Nippers to start nipping out the smaller pieces that are not good.
Imagine if I take the wand and torture,
If you guys are willing, you can take.
Into band payment.
Okay, if you guys are willing, you can take a minute to recover half of your expended ammo on the battlefield.
I also would like to
Bromide
take
spear,
all of
so-
their arrows and stuff as well. So how many arrows?
Amongst all of the corpses, I'd say there's probably 10.
Do I get my javelins back, Kelly? I only threw 2.
You can get your javelins back.
I walk
didn't
over
even
to
mention
the
Romas.
green goblin. I walk over to the green goblin who's like in the ground, like laying on the ground with the javelin sticking out of him into the air. And I just grab the javelin, make eye contact with Bella, and say, "You should turn around, sweetie."
Essence just comes up, unwraps her cloak, and kind of throws it over top of Bella.
As soon as Bella can't see it, I just rip the javelin right out of the goblin and walk over and grab the one I threw
We are
past.
like,
Used to this. This is normal to happen. But
this is like not where I thought that would go, but it's so much funnier.
I can tell you right now, Goblin player does not care.
No, it's so much. This is not the reaction or like the series of events I thought was going to happen. So like the overcare of the we just gotta like cover the traumatized girl's eyes. It's
Hey,
hilarious.
Grandma takes care of, and Essence is Grandma's granddaughter, so she understands where Grandma's coming with.
I'm only being nice
Protect them.
because I was because I got the grandma glare, and I'm actually a little bit scared. I mean, I'm not scared of anything, but I might be a little bit like
You have respect.
I have some
proper amount of respect.
Essence, honey, do you want 5 of these arrows I found?
Yes, please.
All
And
right,
I just
honey,
tell
there's 5.
Bella, I'm like, trust me, I understand. At least you didn't throw up the first time you killed something.
Oh, I remember that. That was so sweet. You were so nervous. She ended up murdering, and then after the fight, she looked down and just vomited all over his body. It was so cute. I think I got pictures somewhere, or a drawing, and Grandma starts digging through her bag. No,
the
I
heck's
think I
a
left it at
picture.
the dojo.
Oh, please no. And
The
it's
first
just this
time
rainbow
I
color
killed
that comes out.
something-
A
I
drawing,
feel
a
too.
picture.
The first time I killed something, I had already thrown up, so I don't know if that counts. But like, you know, that was a weird day.
The first time I killed something was with Van, so
This isn't
they
the
didn't
first.
put me on the front lines very often.
This isn't the
Militia.
first time she's killed something, but it is the first time she's killed something that has sentience.
I mean, every living
I
creature
helped
has
clean
sentience.
up.
It doesn't
I
matter how
helped clean
much.
up.
That
Bodies
wasn't
have been
for a
killed.
purpose.
Does that help?
Y'all don't want to know about mine. Y'all don't like when I go into my story, so I won't tell y'all about my first kill. And Grandma just like, let's go, and starts walking towards the road.
But man, I kind of want to hear now.
I kind of
Do
want to
you
know what
do-
your first kill was.
Okay, so she turns around. Are you sure? Because y'all tell me to shut up when I start going.
Usually you're talking about boring stuff.
It has a little bit of sex in it. That's why I said I'm
I'm
gonna.
no longer interested.
Okay, that's what I thought. And Grandma keeps walking.
Okay, so are you guys continuing your way to Connieberry?
I look
Yes,
over
but
at Bella
we're going to
and
be
I'm like,
looking around
sorry,
now.
kid. Didn't mean to freak you out.
All right, so you are now walking with awareness.
Yes. And also, because of what Goblin Slayer just said, Grandma pulls out a piece of candy and hands it to him and says, good job. And just keeps walking.
I would like to switch out my spear for my sword again.
By the way,
You can swap out your spear for your sword.
It feels like I'm breaking the cycle, and I don't like that.
Well,
Wait,
you
did
don't
you
have
say,
to
Ed?
kill things. We'll kill things, and you can heal us.
That's fire. I'm totally fine with killing things as long as you're standing next to me so I can kill them.
I can do that.
If you stay behind me, I'll kill the things and you just keep me alive.
Okay.
And then
I will help
and
kill the
then
things.
then I look at
As
Essence
long
and
as
like,
they're
and you
bad
can
guys.
stand behind her and kill things with me. Or put them to sleep. Actually, you're more of a put them to sleep kind of person. You, I point to Grandma, you
This is
can
like the
kill things with
second
me.
time she's put things to sleep.
It
It's
would
the
have been
third.
great. I actually, if
Third.
I had attacked it, I would have gotten a critical hit on automatically. I did not think it through. I thought that goblin was going to be mad at me and think his friend was dead, but he didn't. So
Hey, he saw his friend just get put to sleep. He went to go wake him up because that's another body fighting. Hobgoblins
I would
aren't
say
that
he would
dumb.
have to make an Arcana check to see if his friend was asleep or dead. In that case, That's my
X
argument.
real
Not a very hard DC at the moment.
You don't have to make an Arcana check just to kick someone in the side to see if they wake up.
that's true.
X, what did you say after Grandma gave you a piece of candy? I didn't hear you.
When Grandma gives, I just want you to know that works. By the way,
Great.
that works really well on Goblin Player. He's easily trained
Hey,
by
piece of
food.
candy.
Is
Piece of
Goblin
candy.
Player like
Piece of
Um,
candy.
is
By the
Goblin
way-
Player emotionally stunted?
Yes.
My player, he doesn't
Yeah.
have emotions.
So yes, yes,
Yeah.
is the
Yeah,
correct
he
answer.
basically feels nothing. His entire village was wiped out by a bunch of goblins, hobgoblins, and fucking
Okay,
bugbears.
but like,
He watched everyone he
is
loved
it
die.
mental illness shut down his emotions? I get that. Or like, psychopath doesn't actually have emotions.
So he had
I think it's
emotions
trauma.
before.
It's
He used to have
trauma-based.
emotions.
Okay,
He
so
just
it's
no
mental
longer-
illness. Okay.
He just simply
By the-
refused to engage with his emotions ever again. Last time it happened, it was not fun for him.
Grandma stops up the road and like
Nessa
leans
thinks that
over
I'm-
and coughs a whole bunch. And then she coughs up blood and she goes, "Oh yeah, I need to fix that," and starts digging through her bag for one of her health potions.
Nan, no.
Mhm.
I could just, I put
Huh?
my hand on her shoulder, and I'm gonna use lay on hands.
And as you
What's
go
your
to
max
do,
health
as you
again?
do that, I go, well, we could have. I mean, okay.
Oh,
I mean,
I could do
she coughs up
this,
some
or
more
we can get
blood.
belladonna, but maybe I should do this. Use lay on hands.
How many
how
points
much-
are you getting
How many
for?
points do you need?
Well, I'm down to 3 and a max hit point
I'm
of 21.
using all 15. Wait, no.
Great.
Yes, I'm using all 15. I'm using all 15.
Great. Grandma's back up a decent amount.
18.
Oh, thank you, honey. I can save these bottles for later and put it
Yes,
back in
yes,
her
save
bag.
them for later for when I can't reach you.
Fair enough.
Grandma took a lot of damage in that encounter.
Yeah.
Grandma got
I
hit
should
like
probably-
4
I
times.
should have probably kept my protection on.
Play,
Grandma.
thanks for the
Oh,
role
it's all good.
play kind of reference
Yeah.
to the fact that she was.
Yeah. And Grandma's just like kind of wiping the blood off of like the corners from her cough. She goes, "That's not the first time," and keeps walking.
I pull the faceplate of my helmet up and just spit a little bit of blood out of my mouth. I'm like, ugh, disgusting. And put it back down.
Didn't you take damage?
I look at you and I'm like, they shot me with an arrow. I mean, to be fair, it barely even tickled, but they shot me with an arrow.
You got hit with 2 arrows.
Oh,
One of them
no.
actually did a fair amount of damage.
Now
They-
Nessa,
they
now
shot me
Nessa's
twice.
feeling
I
pretty,
only-
Nessa's
by the way,
feeling
I've
pretty
only
impressive
pulled-
because she didn't take any damage at all.
By
This
the way,
time.
I've
And
only
it wasn't
pulled
by
one
your
arrow
team
out.
members either.
Yeah,
I only
true.
pulled
No
one
one
of the
shot
arrows
me
out.
this time. No one shot me this time.
Congrats.
To be
You're
fair,
learning how to paint.
to be fair,
So
I
I will-
still
I
have not
still
taken
have
Most of
an
the
arrow
damage I've
sticking out of
taken
me.
before has been from my own teammates.
Yeah. And I think two of those nat 20s or with somebody else. One of them was a nat 20, I think, unfortunately.
No, I've been shot by.
They were all nat
by
1.
Grant.
The
They
nat
were all
1,
nat
the
one.
friendly
Matthias.
fires were nat 1s.
Oh, you're right.
By the way, By the way, guys, I do have an arrow sticking out of my shoulder in the back. I just can't see it with my helmet, so I don't know it. The guy got shot there.
Yeah. Well, Grandma's in front of you, so she doesn't see it either.
Bella's walking behind me, and there's an arrow sticking out of my shoulder.
Bella's walking behind you, and she's just staring at this arrow. Can she reach up and like tear it out of his shoulder?
Can you reach that
Oh
far?
my gosh, that's gonna be some damage.
Yes.
I can boost.
I
it.
am 6'4", and you are like 5 foot. How tall?
Grandma,
remember,
on
you're-
the back of your chest. plate,
X,
and she's-
remember-
My arm can reach. Like I can reach.
Yeah,
my arm's
like-
longer than 5 inches.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's
your
fair.
arm is about half of it. It's about 40% of your height.
Okay, I was trying to figure out how tall you were. I just felt like you were shorter than that.
Yeah, no, I'm 5'5". I can reach.
I'm the shortest one in the group.
Yeah, with Grandma next.
Is there something I'd have to roll for that, Helly?
No, you
Hey.
could just yank it.
I mean, I would say
no,
a
I'm not
strength
healing.
check.
I'm just ripping it out.
I would say a strength check. Because you're
Okay.
just trying to pull out the arrow.
Oh, that's a 22.
I
I got a nat 20.
you just reach up and just pull that arrow out. And Goblin Slayer feels a little bit of soreness just from the arrow getting plucked out of
I
him.
feel a slight tug. I and like I kind of like bat at it with my arm and just keep walking like I barely even noticed.
It was a mosquito bite.
Pretty much, it's about how it felt to him.
And with the pull, he's not bleeding out. He's not bleeding anything extreme. You didn't pull out.
Yeah,
You didn't make the
My
wound
blood-
any worse.
my blood's already clotting. I am a fighter. My body has basically been beaten to death over and over again until it's got a higher healing factor.
All right, so you guys are gonna keep traveling.
Before we do take any sort of short rest, I am going to just use my second wind to get enough health back to just top me off.
That's fair.
So that's
So-
8 plus. We're level 4?
3.
3.
3. So 8 plus 3. So I'm back to full
Can
health.
we be level 4 now?
Nope.
Oh.
It's fine. We're fine. We can do this now. As long as we can figure out some tactics, we'll be fine.
Mhm.
All right, so you guys are gonna keep making your way to.
With
Who's
being
paying
alert.
attention? Who's paying attention? Because Goblin Slayer certainly is not. That was just
Grandma
fun
is
for him.
paying attention.
I have massive ADHD. I'm looking for pretty leaves.
So what is the order of travel?
I have my sword prepared.
Grandma
I have my
first.
sword out, and I'm ready to swing it at something that tries to attack.
Belladonna is taking up the rear. She just kind of is still in emotional crisis, so she's not really paying attention. But she does have the hawk flying ahead that she has to be on alert.
And by the way, Bella, Grandma, before she walks in front of you, gives you a piece of candy and says, by the way, you can call me Grandma or whatever your version of it is, sweetheart. And, like, just pats your cheek very lovingly. And then walks
when you were going to respond to the fact that she only calls you ma'am.
Yeah, it wasn't a good spot.
Can I lean over my shoulder and be like, yeah, she insists all of us call her some version of Nan. I tried to call her something else. She just wouldn't allow it.
When Grandma doesn't allow it, she just keeps reminding you, oh, honey, you can call me Grandma or something along those lines.
Stop moving them, X.
Hop, 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 hop.
I don't.
Boing, boing, boing.
This is a little too funny.
But now I'm hopping.
Wait, you're using arrow?
Hey, I did say I had ADHD. It's okay.
Okay, so again, what order are y'all traveling in?
Grandma's first.
Yeah.
I'm
I'm
last.
gonna go next to Goblin Slayer, probably.
Yeah, at this point, I'm kind of staying. I am going to stay at the back of the crew because I want to stay behind Bella just to keep an eye on her. Because even though I have no emotions, I am still a nice person.
You do have emotions. You're just denying your
I
emotions.
have no emotions. What are you talking about? I'm not scared of anything. I don't feel anything, and nothing has ever hurt me ever.
He took out depression.
Bombastic side eye.
I am covered in a full like an eighth of an inch of solid steel. Nothing in this world has ever touched me ever.
Do I need to revert back to the time warp, sir?
Yeah.
That was because somebody got distracted and we thought we had more backup.
There was a person in my apartment, okay?
That's when you go, I'm sorry,
You should have
D&D,
let them murder
and
you
swoosh.
for the squad.
It was a friend in my apartment.
Oh, you should
So
have
it-
let them murder you for the squad.
So is this a good order for everybody?
Yes.
I'm just slightly off to the right or left of everyone.
looking for leaves.
Yes.
Okay, so we travel 1/3 of the trip to town. And how are you guys gonna go about and set up your camp for the night?
Okay.
I first want to make a perception check and make sure we're Gucci.
I do own a bedroll.
As Grandma is making the perception check, I'm going to walk over to Bella and be like, "Do you want to learn how to reforge chainmail?"
Yes.
It sounds really cool. Yeah, definitely.
Grandma
I
got a
think-
19.
All right, there are no critters other than some squirrels, some birds. Nothing that seems like it's going to come and attack you.
Can
So
I
I
lean
pick
over
up-
Essence and then I want to dare Essence to try to hit one of the squirrels with her arrow.
I'm going to sit or kind of find if we're going to, I assume we're camping in like a little clearing with like someone setting up a fire pit, someone's kind of like the rest, then we're just gonna lay our bread rolls around it because we don't have any tents right now.
Grandma is going to climb into a tree and do what she said earlier, and that's how she's gonna sleep.
Okay, then while we still have to eat. Remember, we have to eat. This is a camp.
Essence. Hit one of the squirrels with your arrow. Shoot one of the squirrels. We'll roast them with fire.
I sit down with Bella on a stump, and I pull out a set of like metal nippers, and I go, okay, so these I got off of a dwarven fella who was traveling through the area. He had a new kit and stuff, and he just didn't really like these nippers, but they fit my hands real well. So you take the nippers and I start to show her how to tell which of the rings I need to cut out, and then I start to I basically let her kind of watch it, and I'm trying to help soothe her while giving her like something to focus on other than killing things, because I understand that she's having a hard time. I'm just an asshole and a nice guy.
The nicest asshole you'll ever meet.
That's
And
me.
Helly,
I like
as for
better because like a nice guy asshole. I know those people.
Helly, we had talked about him giving us some rations as well. I just forgot. Did you say 1 day or 2 day?
I said a day's rations.
Okay. So
Each, right?
we each have a yes. We each have
Yes,
a day.
you each
of
have a
ration.
day. It is a day's
An
group
additional.
ration.
Yeah.
I pull out of my pack. I pull out a what looks like a wrapped up salami, and as I pull it out, it like you can smell the smoke off of it. Like it smells like it was some sort of smoked sausage. And as I unwrap the paper that's wrapped around it, you can see that it's still it's more cured in smoke than it is fully cooked. And I cut off some thick slices of it and pull out some large crackers that are in another package in my backpack. And I cook the sausage over the fire with a stick, stick it on the top of the cracker, and then pull some goat cheese out of a jar that I have in my backpack, and I spread that on, and I offer it to Bella.
Yeah, no, I'll eat that 100%.
I hand
sounds
that
yummy in
one
real
to
life.
Bella, and I have one for you. That's the kind of rations you would actually have in the field. Like it would be smoked and cured meats that you can heat up if you want to, some basic crackers, and I think you would also probably carry around some flour to make your own bread if you have water.
Oh, or hardtack.
Or hardtack, yeah.
Helly.
Yes.
Can I? So I figure the food that I'm carrying is gonna be like a lot of nuts and like relatively stable food you find in the wild. But can I grab the discarded chains that
Goblin Slayer's cutting away at?
Goblin Slayer's chipping away, and kind of just toss them in the field behind me, and play pretty much fetch with my hawk. Be like, oh, bring me back 3 or 4. Playing with them and teaching them to like retrieve things.
You can certainly go about and play with your animal.
And every time they do it properly, I'll give them one of the nuts or berries.
I figure my rations are mostly jerky.
I offer Nessa one of mine.
You want to trade?
Sure, I'll trade. I love me some jerky.
I'm gonna trade one of my rations.
I got myself a Twinkie. You want to trade me for your cosmic brownie?
I look directly at Grandma and just go, "You're a couple Hansel short of a Gretel, aren't you?"
Well, I mean, it just depends. I have had visions of other worlds, so...
That sounds really
Sometimes.
weird and
Wait,
possibly
did we both catch
sexual.
it? Did we both catch it?
Yes, we did.
Ew. Sorry. Pokemon.
But, Grandma's gonna go up to Essence and be like, I haven't checked in with you today. How are you doing, honey?
My ADHD's hitting the bed.
That's fair. You want to play some cards with me? I won't cheat this time, I promise. I want you to get better.
Well, I did hear Nessa say she wanted to see if I could shoot a squirrel.
Well, we could also play cards. I'm really good at cards. I have a deck of cards. I'm gonna pull out my
I have a deck of cards, too.
We have 2 decks of cards. We can play a bigger game.
Do we have a
Can we play Shanghai Rummy? I want to play Shanghai Rummy.
If we had 6 deck of cards, we could play Hand and Foot Canasta.
Ooh, hand and foot.
Oh wait, you play Hand and Foot Canasta. That's a little bit different, but I love Hand and Foot. I grew up playing
It's
it.
so much fun.
How about this? We just play
Recently learned
Rummy.
how to play hand and foot.
Yeah, we can play Gin Rummy. That's fine.
Played some Gin Rummy. More fun when you have more decks.
True. And by the way, once the fire goes down, Grandma's in her empty bottle is going to collect some of the charcoal and dust and whatnot and put it in the empty bottle she has.
Helly.
Yeah.
After like about an hour or so of playing with my hawk, I'm gonna take out my incense and I still haven't figured out what deity it is, but pray to my god.
All right.
Why don't you
It's
just
an
choose the DM as your deity?
Because I want to look at them and find one that makes sense for my character. That's usually I like to keep things coherent.
I think when I played a Sun Domain cleric, I chose Apollo.
Want to find something that matches my race, because a lot of like what I built her about is kind of about this race of people. So
when we're done, Grandma's gonna climb up in a tree, and she's gonna tie a light rope just to make sure she doesn't
Can I teach
fall.
Essence how to? I want to spend like at least most of the night, but before we fall asleep, teaching Essence how to play cards.
Cool, sure.
Well, I think she knows how to play some cards, but yeah, play more cards. Learn more cards.
More cards.
Grandma
I
wants
don't know
y'all to be
anything about
good,
the
even when
graphics,
she
but
cheats
I
that
think
y'all
it's
can
a great
win.
idea.
Hey, I was playing cards and won a drinking contest, so I think I'm
You did.
pretty dang good.
You definitely won that.
Don't you
drinking
dare
contest.
bring that up again, child. I
And literally
swear.
everyone
Won
got-
that drinking contest.
As you say that, Goblin Slayer leans forward and says, "There was a drinking contest that you won?"
Yeah.
And it almost got her grandfather killed.
Essence just
Okay,
shakes her head.
Matthias is not my
moment.
grandfather. Matthias isn't even that much older than me.
Wait, you mean the guy in the bed, right?
Yes, that's Matthias.
He's your grandfather? How old is he?
He's really not that old. He's like only a couple years older than me.
Then why is
Gran doesn't know that.
I kind of look at Grandma, and then I look at you, and then I look at Grandma, and then I look at you, and I go, "Wait, you mean to tell me that he?" And then I look at Grandma, and then I look
He's a
at you, and I go,
shapeshifter. It's a little weird.
"He's a what?"
And by the way, Grandma is totally reading the Runaway Hearts.
What do
That's
you
all
mean
I-
he's? What do you mean he's a shapeshifter? What does that mean? Do you mean he like changes into other people?
Well, no, he's got a bunch of different personalities that are specific to him.
Wait,
I don't think
there
I've
are-
ever seen him
it's
change it.
also
Well, no,
for-
I've seen him change into another person exactly once. And
So
that's when I
kinda
won
like
the
a
drinking
changeling?
contest.
So kind of like the changeling stories I've heard.
Yeah, yeah, no, that's the word. Changeling.
Wait, changelings are real? I thought they were just story. Wait, he's a. Okay, you guys are weird, but also I didn't know he was a changeling. He just looked like a really pasty white dude.
No,
He
trust
looks
me,
like most of the
he
time.
has multiple different body types.
And
Grandma yells from the
doesn't
tree,
really-
"Y'all have 10 more minutes, and then I expect 4 slices of pie to be asleep."
Can it be a
Four
slice of cake?
slices of- What?
Slice of pie, for those who
Okay.
do thieves can't, is a body. So she wants to see 4 people asleep.
I'm gonna lean over to Gotham Slayer and I'm be like, as far as I can tell, it's some sort of weird dialect of thieves' cant. I'm slowly learning it. I think she means she wants us all asleep.
Oh, all right.
Welcome back,
Helly.
J-Wire.
I really like that she's inspired by Sketmet. Sekhmet.
Let me double check Sekhmet real quick.
I don't know, he's
Lion-headed
double
goddess of
checking that.
war and healing is the inspiration.
He's checking something. Run, everybody! Quick, hide your.
That she's
hide-
inspired by, could be inspired by Bastet, the Egyptian goddess of dance, music, protection, and family. She could also be inspired by Sekhmet, the lion-headed goddess of war and healing.
I was just thinking she was one of those like really old cats.
No, cats had a lot of really cool connotation added to them.
Yeah.
We are still talking about Nan, right?
You want me to talk about my history? It's really interesting. My great-great-grandpa was actually a slave when he was brought into this country.
Yeah,
Christ.
so yeah, that you could see Sekhmet, or I sent you a link to one that actually fits more for where your character's race is from.
Oh, we're talking
Well,
about
yeah.
deity. Okay. I
okay,
thought
try.
we were talking about Nan.
I have no idea.
The
what we're
Okatra,
talking
the
about.
deity that
Like,
you just sent me, right?
I
Yeah.
completely have lost
Yeah, that's
track.
who I'm talking
We're
about.
talking about Bella's deity.
No, I like this one.
Alright, I thought we were talking about Nan.
Yeah, we can talk about it more later because
yeah. The D&D deities are really fucking cool.
Yeah.
Is Grandma back up to 21 now? Cause long rest.
Well, it depends. Who's keeping watches?
I'll take the first watch.
I'll take the second watch.
I'll take morning.
We only.
I think the kid needs more
I
sleep than the
can
rest of us.
I can take 4 hours for being an elf.
So as long as you get 4 hours, you can take the rest of the watches.
Yeah.
We only need 2 watches then.
Yeah.
Though, do we want the literal child being the one taking the longest watch?
Yeah,
that is a good point. That is a good
That is a wall of words. That is a
How
wall
much
of
does a
words.
normal person need of sleep? How many hours?
8 hours.
8 hours. But elves are 4 hours of sleep.
It's
Grandma
definitely
can take
4
the
hours
second
back.
watch if you want to take the first one.
I'm still offering to take third watch, so.
Essence will probably wake up early in the morning, so early morning for her.
So
I mean, nothing says you can't have
Goblin
2 people.
Slayer
Nothing says you can't have 2 people or more on watch.
You
until-
can't
But the
have
children
one
need
on
more
one.
rest.
Yes,
I
but
didn't do anything.
yes,
Okay,
but
guys,
like
everyone remember to stretch and hydrate.
How dare
you
you?
also have to teach the children how to be on watch. So having like a person there for part of their watch teaches them how to do it properly.
I'm gonna take the first watch with Bella.
Essence
Okay,
has
that
been doing
works.
this for years now. She understands how to do this.
Yes, and that's why you need rest as well, because you know what's going on. You know how to do it when
Hello
you're
there.
a full-grown adult. Take your rest like a good little grand girl.
I didn't get any damage. I'm good. I'm fine.
Grandma's really tired, but she'll take the morning watch, so like once after midnight.
Okay. So, I do think that is going to probably wrap us up here for the night, because it is a good wrapping up point, you know, hitting night. So then we will be back in 2 weeks, because we are taking next week off for the holiday.
How dare.
Orca.
Come on,
It's
Satin.
Satin, it's
Really?
just like
Say
me. It's just like me joining your streams at the very end.
No.
So this is just revenge.
What? 'Cause I can.
I know, you're so mad you are.
Hey, do you know what? When I am there, I swing all the hammers. But
Banning all the people.
But thank you guys all for tuning in, and we will be back in 2 weeks for some more Students of the Sage.
Banging I'm hearing right now.
And
I'm sorry,
hope,
that was me rolling my dice.
and I hope to see you guys all next time.
Bye.
Night.
And have a good one.